Smashtaggers, hot and ready but not hot and sweaty. It's Giant DJ Nuts, and I'm joined by
Peachy.
Alright, I'm happy to be here today. Who are we commentating first?
Let me take a look at our bracket and we'll see who is up first. But yeah, welcome to Smashtag 43. Our round one's gonna... Oh, we've got quite a lot of people today.
Yeah, we have a big roster to run through, but all the heavy hitters here today.
Yeah, round one we've got Blubby and Von Karma.
Karma,
Not sure of either of these players. I think I've seen Blubby here before once, but I can't remember who they play.
Nor can I.
But we've got quite a other matchups for you here today as well. Willow and Cold Cut. Willow, one of our resident Game & Watches. And he plays a bunch of other characters as well recently, but Game & Watch mainly against Cold Cut. Chironi, one of our resident Bilets, against one of our commentators, Texas. He might be on the mic later tonight.
Smashtag staple, of course.
Yeah.
And we have the whole AU crew here today, actually, from Big Floppa, Anonymous Badger, Luka, and, you know, the famous magnanimous Me Brawler, Slashy.
Yep.
Higher rate from all of us.
Trail Myx is back, our Luigi. We haven't seen him in a couple of weeks here.
The quintessential Game Watch, Knuck, right?
Yeah, Knuck as well. Hashtag is one of those Game & Watch tournaments. We have quite a few Game & Watches that come out here.
I mean, we got a lot of games to watch, you know, a lot of Game & Watch to...
Aooosten is also here. He's here every week. We might see him in top 8. He's been doing really well recently. Apostle's been coming to these recently, which is very exciting. Video game boot camp's very own. But yeah, we're gonna get started in just a little bit with Blubby and Cold Cut. We're missing some of the people that we're missing some of our regular champs.
There's no Slushy, right?
There's no Slushy. There's no Montrose.
Where's Rel? Is Rel Wood here?
Rel Wood is here. He's towards the bottom part of the bracket, but well, I thought he was here. Oh yeah, he is. He's actually just sitting in round 2. Slashy's here as well. If I was a betting man.
The DC Dominator, Slashy, of course, seated up high.
Yeah.
Be disrespect doing anything else.
If I was a betting man, I think Slashy has it tonight.
Definitely. With a lot of his big contenders gone.
Caminito's here. Rosalina. What region has to watch out for Rosalina, right? But MDVA certainly. Save is here. They are one of the best, if not the best, Pyromithras in the region. Formerly known as Prince Ralts.
And of course, Knuck, the ever dangerous Game to watch. You know,
Yep.
making his run back.
Yep. Fiji and Alternis, both of them have a pretty good shot as well. Alternis with the Terry and the Mac.
Alternis's Mac has been giving Slashy's Me Brawler a lot of trouble lately. Like, he gets camped out at ledge.
Yeah.
Nobody's business.
And then Fiji with Pac-Man. We have quite a few Pac-Mans here as well, because we've got CPU1, who's here pretty much every week. But yeah, quite a good show lined up for you guys tonight. But for right now, yeah, we're going to go to Blubby versus Von Karma. I remember Blubby now. They play Villager. Von Karma, can't remember who Von Karma plays.
We don't see a lot of Villager here, other than Fastcree, right?
Other than Fastcree, who terrorizes any bracket he's in. But Blubby's also really, really good. Taking sets off of Loco Lobo.
Also a menace. Oh, Ice Climbers?
Ice Climbers. All right, we got
odd matchup.
Some low-tier shenanigans for you tonight. But yeah, going straight to PS2, and we're off to the races. Ooh, Blubby very quick with Lloyd Rocket into forward air.
Out of the gate with an immediate 36 on Blubby right now.
Yeah, Blubby, interestingly enough, staying a little too close, I think, for a Villager.
So like, what is Villager's game plan? Because I don't see a lot of Villagers.
A lot of Villagers' game plan is forcing the opponent to stay away, and then forcing them to jump, and then covering jump with another projectile. You see Blubby trying to set up side B in the air, right?
I see.
And that's to cover that that full hop height.
Yeah.
And then also use short hop aerials to cover that height, and then also eye level. And so a lot of villagers' game plan is horizontal, you know, kind of stacked up at ground level and then above.
So he doesn't cover the air very well?
Yeah.
Like above him, I mean.
Yeah, no, so when someone's above him, he's got a very, very quick up smash and then a frame 3 neutral air. And so, no, villager can cover space really, really well.
I see. You're mainly playing a zony playstyle.
Yeah,
right? Oh,
very
my
zony
goodness.
playstyle. And then, yes, very trap-based. I mean, you can get up to a lot of shenanigans with all of villager's specials, as we just saw.
That was beautiful. The tree to the fireworks. Backing the whole American legend. George Washington, 4th of July. No, oh my god, but the villagers seeing some sparks on their own.
Yeah, Joy Boy hitting right back. Keeping it very close and very even. Both these characters are characters you don't run into too often in bracket. And so we'll see if you know, if the matchup checks come out here.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice parry on the down air. Ice climbers, you know, when Nana is involved, when Nana's not gone, you know, just base ice climbers, a lot of the aerials and a lot of the tilts, they just linger for such a long time. Because you've got Popo swinging the little hammer, and then Nana just a couple frames after do the same thing. Yeah, but
So, what does Ice Climbers want to do this week? This is something I've never commentated in my life.
Ice climbers love keeping you in the air. So ice climbers up air is one of the scariest moves they've got, and they're really good at just laddering you up. So you see how they tried to like fall with up air there. Up air's hitbox is very large and very active, and it can set up into a lot of things. And so a lot of ice climbers is keeping you in the air, and then Popo and Nana together can just exert a lot of pressure because their moves stay out forever when Nana is there. And so just being able to keep spamming on someone's shield and trying to get them into the air, that's the main thing ice climbers go for.
Von Karma losing earlier in the game, but coming back with a Von Karmic vengeance right now.
Yeah, very much so. Von Karma doing a really good job hanging on to both Popo and Nana here at high percent.
Oh, there we go. Just cut off their biggest lifeline.
Yeah, well, it took away, it did half the job, you know. Villager does have a kill throw with the back throw. Contesting Villager in the corner can be a dangerous proposition. Ooh, pocketing the side B. 174 on Popo right here.
No, Animal Crossing. Aren't the ice climbers kind of light?
I believe so. I don't know their exact weight. That's a really good question. If so, that's some impeccable DI, staying till 174. And we're right back to an even game. Neither player seems to be able to maintain the lead for too long. The sign of a good set.
The playground game of Pokemon, just a lot of trades, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good way to put it.
Guys just weaving in and out of neutral, just trading blows, you know?
Ooh, and Soldier's got him in a grab. That's the thing, though. Sometimes you get one and not the other. You've got this free body roaming around while you've got the other ice climber in your grab.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that forward air.
That was, oh my god, that was clean.
Forward airs are really scary moves. One of Villager's best moves, for sure. It's nearly instant. It covers space so well. And yeah, it can do that.
Because it's like a pseudo projectile, right?
Mm-hmm. And then back air is very much the same. It's just a couple frames slower, but it's that much more powerful, like many back airs are. If you watch or play against Kree,
Joker, pocket Joker.
Yeah, if you watch or play against Kree, you'll see him whip out forward air like crazy. It's just always out and always active. So scary. But yes, we'll see how the Joker fares against Villager. I think this is actually a really good counter pick against Villager.
How come?
Joker is perhaps the only character in the game that can turn projectiles into advantage, just because he has a counter that makes his Arsene come out faster, right? So characters like Snake and Villager, characters that rely on projectiles a lot, especially if they're doing them at far away and Joker can time that down B very easily. You can just turn that into Arsene pretty free.
It just feeds that teal fire his, you know?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
And then the other thing is Joker can be kind of hard to hit. He's just very slender, and a lot of his moves and a lot of his movement just shifts his hurt box.
He's got that skinny privilege, yeah.
Yeah, he very, very much has, like, he's just kind of aligned, and he contorts himself in whichever way. But a lot of villagers' hitboxes are not that big. Some of them are really large, like Tree, for example. But forward air, for example, is very easy for Joker to low profile, like a Rising Bear.
Seriously, you can low profile?
Yeah, and so it's one of those things where I think this character is really good against zoners and against campier playstyles, which is one of the many reasons why Joker is one of the best characters in the game, just period. But especially in matchups like this, you'll see Arsene a lot more, and you'll see Joker be kind of hard to hit.
That's true, but I don't know. It looks like the joke's on him with that 146 on him.
Absolutely. Blubby playing phenomenally right now.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Volleyballing him off the side of the arena, just banking him down.
So that nair is either frame 3 or frame 4. One of the fastest nairs in the game. It's so quick. You can kind of jump nair and just keep doing it. Ooh, and the berry.
Not putting him around.
There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm curious as to who Von Karma actually mains.
Yeah.
I don't know if Joker's is their strong suit.
I don't know. The Joker's doing a little. Oh my god.
Then again, it just might be Blubby walking all over this guy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
what?
axe is so scary.
Villagers heaving over him.
Yeah, no, Blubby in a very strong position right now. Seems to have figured out this matchup. Ooh, it's an excellent string from Von Karma. It's definitely now or never for Von Karma.
Like a surfer on the upstream, the momentum is just with Blubby right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's an uphill battle for Von Karma. Arsene gone, and that axe
Oh my god,
do
one
the
swing
job.
axe. Von Karma looking more like Gone Karma.
Yeah, that's a clean 2-0 from Blubby over Von Karma. A strong statement from Blubby. Round 1.
That second round too, that was just not even a contest anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so that's the other thing. From my time commentating in this region, one of the things I sort of learned is a sign of a really good player and a sign of a big disparity between the two players is game 1 is kind of close, but game 2, the adaptation comes out. And
Nice.
one player adapted, but the other player didn't. And so the game 2 just becomes like a wash for one of the players.
It's like a survival of the fittest kind of thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see people permutate in the wild like that.
And that's why Blubby goes on to round 2. But good luck to Von Karma in the losers bracket. Knuck and J-Tank are making their way onto the stage.
Who's J-Tank play again? I kind of forget.
I think Pokemon Trainer?
Pokemon Trainer.
Say again? Oh, Aooosten and Trail Myx are up next. Okay. Aooosten, oh, well, this is like a hashtag classic, I'd say.
Of course.
Aooosten playing Mega Man, and he also has a villager. And then Trail Myx, our resident Luigi.
Right. I kind of forgot. I haven't been here in a while.
Yeah. We haven't seen Trail Myx in a while either. So we'll see how that Luigi shapes up. Trail Myx is one of those players that I think at the beginning of last year was not that great, but started getting much better over time, and then eventually top 8'd here. And you know, has some really good wins on some really good players.
I see. So he's been on a pretty steady power call, that Luigi then.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Aooosten, also similar story. I think Aoosten's been a bit more consistent than Trail Myx, but has been popping off a lot more recently, and has been going out to more locals also. So while Von Karma disconnects her Pro Controller, Aooosten and Trail Myx are getting set up. Luigi and Mega Man. This will be
Battle of
interesting.
Luigis.
Yeah. Trail Myx, I don't know what a Luigi main's training regimen is, but I'm sure it's labbing out those 0 to deaths, you know? like just making sure you have those down consistent. And then for Mega Man, Aooosten in particular loves using Mega Man's back air. It's just so good at getting that back air out at exactly the time that he needs to get it out.
Is that the fire attack?
No, so that's Mega Man's forward air. Back air is the one where he kind of leans backwards and slices with his hands.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're
Like
talking
3 or 4 times.
Right.
Yeah. But Aooosten, I mean, he edge guards with both. He knows how to use both of those aerials really, really well. That back air in particular, though, has gotten him so many kills right here.
So which character do you think is coming out of this on top in terms of matchup?
I think, character-wise, it's hard to say. I'd probably put my money on Mega Man. I think Mega Man's really underrated as a character. I really dislike playing against Mega Man. I'd rather play against Mega Man, or I'd rather play against Luigi than Mega Man.
Oh, no, for sure. I'd rather play against a character that's relatively more close range. I know Luigi still has, like, some zoning tools.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, compared to, like, the World War II barrage that Mega Man can be on the battlefield.
It's a lot more truncated with Luigi. He's got fewer ranged options to worry about. So you kind of just have to, like, be mindful of the grab that he's trying to do and the plunger. Oh, but we're not having any of that.
Kirby
we're
Ditto.
having a Kirby Ditto.
Oh, my. What a surprise.
That's good.
All right.
They're having a good time.
Yeah. They're having fun. And the audience, honestly, should be. I'm having fun watching this.
Oh, everybody cheered when they picked Kirby. It's great. But yeah, Aooosten and Trail Myx.
All right, and into the match immediately with a the Flare Blades. Discount Flare.
Yeah. Now, Kirby's like an interesting character because a lot of people believe this character is very, very much among the worst characters in the game, and I'd agree.
Oh God.
But there are certain things Kirby has, like any character has, that you just got to watch out for.
Yeah.
My rule of thumb with Kirby is anything to do with Kirby's feet, you got to be mindful of.
Oh, for sure. He's got that, like, Jigglypuff down drill on steroids.
Yeah, yeah. And especially if he goes for down air off stage, Kirby down air off stage is one of the scariest down airs in the game.
I mean, Kirby in general reminds me of a Jigglypuff with no rest, all rage.
Yeah. Now, in terms of the Ditto, I don't really know what to say. It's a Ditto, right? So they've got the same tools. The thing is, though, I just don't know how much either of these players actually play Kirby. Aooosten definitely seems more comfortable.
Much more well-versed.
But whenever you do this meme
God.
of a matchup, right?
Yeah.
It actually, even a little bit of matchup knowledge or character experience can make a huge difference.
All right, Trail Myx just one hair away from being done. And there, oh!
Aooosten sniping Trail Myx from up high. What a way to go.
Did not have to wait for anything. Oh my God, the way that weight came down.
What a way to go.
All right, are they going back into it? Or are they doing the Kirby run back?
We'll see. No, I think we're going back to our regularly scheduled programming.
That was just the warm-up.
That was just a warm-up. Trail Myx is a good sport for doing that if you knew how it was going to go down going in. It's a good sport either way. But we're off to game 2.
Immediately,
PS2.
Aooosten putting Trail in the mix right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, so Mega Man definitely has much better keep-away options than Luigi does.
They ain't half bad up close, right?
Yeah. But just in a blink, somehow Trail Myx is in the percent lead all of a sudden. And he was able to snipe Aooosten at just the right time with a high percent combo from Luigi.
That up B is terrifying.
It is. Trail Myx so good at sniping a person at just the right spot, but that
Oh my God, call him the queen the way he's dead.
the iconic Aooosten back air. coming into play. These guys are keeping it close. And the back air again. Oh, Aooosten going for a spike.
Oh, a whiffed up B.
Yeah, very punishable move. Ooh, Aooosten not able to cover the recovery from Trail Myx. Trail Myx has Aooosten in the grab. Oh, went for a raw forward air. Very interesting.
Oh,
there goes the back air again. And
there it is.
There we go. That's that back air. That's what Aooosten goes for.
I don't think there's a single character with a bad back air in this roster.
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh my god.
Over 90% of the back airs in this game will kill. And the ones that don't are still very, very good.
True. All right, both sides at final stock, just about even.
Yep. Yeah, just like most of the sets we've seen today, at least for some of the games, you know, both players keeping it very, very close. Trail Myx popping off the combo, but Aooosten finds his way out. Gets the back air as well.
In these hurricanes like Katrina right now.
Yeah. Aooosten trying to land.
Oh my god, wait, what was that?
Very slick. Drop down punish with up smash. Yeah, Trail Myx is kind of losing the thread here. Finally got something started. He's got the grab, got the back air.
Back air.
Yeah,
got
it's
him
the
off
stage
stage
positioning. Oh, Aooosten regains stage control. Oh, it's coming down to the wire. Both players finding themselves very much close to kill percent.
He's finding himself off the beaten trail and disadvantage. Oh my god! Hits him with the discount. Pizza Tower spin.
Dash attack does it. Yes, that final hit of Luigi dash attack will do the job.
Honestly, on that last stock, is Luigi a plumber or a chef? Because he was cooking.
You know, in Melee, that the last hit of that dash attack, just they forgot to program it in.
I did, actually.
Yeah, he just didn't have it.
He just hit air.
He just hit air.
All right, on to the final battle, the last bout.
Yeah, 1-1. Good job to Trail Myx.
I mean, things kind of seemed even between the two of them. We're going to have to see some major adaptation for one of these guys if we see any sort of change of momentum.
This is Aooosten's stage pick, so he should theoretically have the stage advantage. But we'll see if Trail Myx likes Kalos just as much.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's
he
the
racked
Luigi
up percent
for
like a ton of bad habits. Oh my goodness!
And finish him off.
Good lord.
Yeah, Aooosten not happy about that. He needs to catch back up.
Making Mega Man wish he wasn't created.
And the scariest thing is, Aooosten is once again at combo percent for Luigi, and that's what we're about to see here again. Trail Myx has definitely been labbing these out, but did not get the reverse aerial rush up air.
That's true, but that Mega Man is a stock down at 76.
Oh, Aooosten with a beautiful punish on the roll. And he goes for the high up B again. Unfortunately, Aooosten at a little too high percent after the down throw.
All right, unfortunately, Trail Myx went down, but like Vegeta, something inside of him snapped.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's not letting Trail Myx run away with this. Trail Myx not able to find the kill out of the grab. Trail Myx is looking for it, though. It's an uncomfortable position for Luigi because he's a little too high for a down throw combo. He's got to go for hard punishes like that, just like that, with up smash and whatnot.
Like a linebacker, Aooosten just not giving Trail Myx any room to breathe until now, I guess.
Trail Myx doing a really good job being mindful of the back air. Fortunately, that down B is going to do the job.
I can't believe that killed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Let's
Luigi down B. The smartest thing about Trail Myx using that move is that it was fresh. And I bet he knew it, too. He just kept it fresh, used it to kill. Fantastic play from Trail Myx right now.
I see, he just held that in the pocket.
Walking right all over Aooosten right now. Aooosten gets a good punish with the up smash.
Oh,
And
there's the back air.
finds the back air. Aooosten not too far behind right now, only 41% back. Trail Myx trying to keep the gap up.
Aooosten steadily closing it.
Yeah, Trail Myx looking for the kill. Got a reverse fireball instead. Might have been a misinput.
Oh,
it's a little
with
too high
uppy.
for down throw combos right now.
All right, both sides just weaving around neutral, just
Anybody
waiting for the final
set?
blow.
Anybody set right now?
It's that Texan standoff kind of percent. Just one stray hit that's going to close it out.
Yeah, Aooosten with the stage control right now. Gets the down air. Oh, was not able to get
Oh, the
but gets
recovery
the
was too
back
high.
air. And gets the win over Trail Myx.
Popped him up with that crash bomb like a clay pigeon. Just sniped him out.
Aooosten taking it over Trail Myx. 2-1.
That was some riveting gameplay in the end right
That was, it went down to the last hit.
And they're both such adept players. I honestly feel like it was an even matchup. Like if the Kirby, Kirby thing wasn't in there.
We're gonna forget about that.
Yeah.
But the other two games were phenomenal. I mean, they kept up with each other the whole time.
Listen, it's like a pee-wee soccer game. You know what I mean? Like both of them won. Both of them won in our hearts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Except one of them gets a trophy, the other gets orange slices.
And one gets to go on to winners, and the other gets knocked to losers. But we'll see who is up next. We've got a lot of other matchups for you guys today. Our round 3 is getting set up right now. Slashy and King J
Oh!
will be fighting off against each other. Kemanito and Save. Knuck is going to play against Aooosten. And then Fiji and Ragnarok.
I'm hoping I get Slashy on the stream. Slashy is my boy. Oh my goodness. And I honestly love to see King J play too.
And
How does he
then,
have fit?
and then we have we have 4 other sets in winners round 3. What's up, Willow?
What's up, Will?
Alternis is waiting for Willow and K24 to play. KingRobo and Chironi will face off. The winner of that will play against Acro, the Falco, who we haven't seen here in a while. Luka, who plays Bayo, just beat Winston from Overwatch. And will play up against the winner of Blubby and NDS, or Blubby and NOS.
Oh. Luka is terrifying. The only person that can give Slashy a run for his money. At least in this bracket, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah, that Bayo. And then Rel Wood and CPU1 are facing off to play against the winner of Gummy and Mengdala Meng. Gummy recently dropped the Crom. Is playing a lot more Roy now.
So it's the Roy Ditto, really. Mangdala Mang, who is an iconic Roy.
Well, I mean, it's not like the Crom is not in the toolkit, so we might actually see that if he prefers it over having a Ditto.
We might see the mix-up.
Yeah. And then, of course, he's got the Joker as well. Wood, Willow, and Knuck. We've got 3 really, really good gaming watches here today. But, yeah. I think we've got Willow and K24 on stream up next. Willow, my guy. He's commentating the hashtag invitational.
With me, Giant DJ Nuts.
Absolutely. He's a ladder TO and a fantastic Game & Watch player. Played Mega Man for a little bit as well. Was very good with the character, I'd say. I'd love to see that again. Yeah.
My boy Slashy going up to the deck.
And then K24, I can't remember who they play. But
I can't either.
yeah.
But I don't know. Commentary solidarity on this one.
Hey, I'm rooting for Willow. No
Willow's
offense to
such a
K24, but Willow's my boy.
Will's our GOAT. Come on.
KingRobo and Chironi are playing right now. Fiji just beat Irvi. He's going to play against Ragnarok. And the winner of the set that we're about to see is going to play up against Alternis, who just beat Selkies. Selkies, I don't know who Selkies played today, but he used to play Sephiroth.
Got a game off on Alternis though.
Yeah, he's a very good Sephiroth player. I don't know. I don't know if he's playing Sephiroth still. I think Selkie started playing Min Min and a couple of other characters. But right now we're going to K24 and Willow.
All right, Willow with his iconic bucket hat. Looks like David Attenborough on the camera. Oh, Luigi. Going back to classics with these two characters.
Yes, we are. Two very interesting corner case characters in this game. Very unique niches. There aren't many other characters that are kind of like these characters in the game. And we don't see them interact that much. We don't see this matchup that often.
But we are kind of seeing them interact a lot this time. 45 on Willow.
Ooh!
Oh my god!
Yeah, K24 with an excellent spike on Willow.
The Game Watch is such a safe recovery, right?
Yeah. One of the best recoveries in the game. Just flat out.
What does Game Watch have that's best in the game? Because I know he's got a lot.
Arguably the best up B in the game. The thing that makes Game & Watch up B unique, I mean, there are a lot of moves that can combo break the way that Game & Watch does with frame 1 invincibility. But the thing that makes it unique is that it's the only up B and the only move, I believe, in the game that actually, after you hit the opponent, it sends you to where your opponent is. And so you can follow up, right, with that up air or that down air or a neutral air like what we just saw.
Yeah, so you're just like a wire-guided missile.
Yeah, exactly. You hit them away from you, and then you follow them with the move.
Honestly, Obama should have invested less in the drones and more in the paper with the way Game & Watch moves.
Yeah, the Game & Watch is, I mean, really, really good. And then this neutral air also, I wouldn't say it's the best in the game, but it's up there.
Yeah.
It's one of the few neutral airs that has the ability to ladder up with itself. You just nair, and then you jump, and you nair, and you jump, and you nair.
I mean, honestly, it looks like Game & Watch is like a spoiled rich kid. He can just be anywhere he wants, anytime he wants.
Yeah. Ooh, and gotta keep in mind, Luigi does have an energy-based projectile.
Oh, he can pick up... Oh, the fire.
Yeah, the
I
fire.
thought you were talking about the vacuum. He can pick up the vacuum.
No. He can pick up the fireballs with the bucket. And, I mean, that's scary. If it was and then the plunger, honestly, he can bucket it, and it might be able to reverse the projectile.
I'm just curious, do we see Hammer a lot in neutral? Like, you know, the number one.
I mean, when they want to go for it, it's not really that great of a move, but it's pretty easy to set up out of down throw.
Killed him again with that setup right there. Is that down smash?
Yes. So when Game & Watch does the berry, that's a down smash. One of the few characters that has down smash, F smash as a combo. But Willow and K24 doing a great job keeping up with each other. Lots of close sets and games today.
Both sides keeping it to a close percentage. Oh my god, I take that back.
Yep. K24 finds it. And the thing is, that is particularly deadly on a character like Game & Watch, just because Game & Watch is so light. Like, if you're able to nail the combo, on a lot of characters that won't kill, but on this character in particular it will.
Yeah, you were tearing a hole straight through Flat Stanley.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, I have not seen a lot of Luigi until like these last couple weeks. What kind of like, how do you get somebody in the range where you can hit them the insta-kill upbeat?
Yeah, so the idea of Luigi is to use aerial combos out of a grab to get them into a position where you can do that upbeat. And so when Trail Myx has you at 0, right, in a grab, he'll do 84% on you, or like 75% on you, and then he'll upbeat. And that's just like right now, that's what he's trying to set up into.
I see, that's the drop of the guillotine right there.
And then if they're already at high percent, depending on how high they are, you can just kind of down throw them into an upbeat. Just follow them directly and just do it. And that's how Trail Myx got a lot of his kills.
I see. So Luigi's just like a versatile, like, Italian Jigglypuff, you know?
But if they're way too high percent, it's hard. You can't really combo into upbeat. And so the way that upbeat works is if your body is right up against them and then you do the upbeat, you'll get the fire. And so the goal is, like, if you want to kill with upbeat after that percent, you have to just somehow get into their face. and do it.
Can you just kind of just do that in neutral? I've seen people do that sometimes.
You can. You can. It's actually easier in this game to do that than any other Smash game because you can't run through people, unlike every other Smash game.
I actually know that. I started an Ultimate.
Yeah, no. So this is the first game where you can't run past a person. Every other Smash game, if you watch it, you can you will push them back for a small amount of time, but then you'll very quickly you'll just pass through them.
I see.
So with Luigi, you can just run into a person and you won't even miss them, right? As long as you're holding forward, you're running into them and then just up B, and yeah, you'll get it. You're absolutely right. But Luigi's will instead they'll go for actual hard punishes like smash attacks and whatnot. Those are a bit easier to hit.
Another down smash setup.
Yeah,
King24's been losing that a lot.
Willow very much has changed the tide of this game, of this
Oh my
set,
god,
possibly.
sweeping him off like Luigi's the piece of paper.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Willow getting the 2-frame with the dash attack. Ooh, Willow barely missing with the back airs. Yeah, K24 needs to figure out what to do. Gets a great punish, calling out Willow's jump with an up smash.
Already a combo percentage 68 on his final stock. Things are looking dire for K24.
Yeah.
And that flash piece of paper is looking like a shark fin into the water the way he's coming at him.
Willow getting the back air, trying to establish a boundary with K24.
God.
Doesn't need to though. Gets the down. Willow with the thumbs up. Willow with the thumbs up to the camera. Right here. Looking at the replay. Look at her.
K24 just brushing the goatee.
Willow with the thumbs up to the camera.
God.
My guy, my goat.
Boy, Willow.
All right, we'll see where K24 takes Willow, going to small battlefield. Interesting. I guess he wants to get rid of that top platform. I'm not sure why he chose that, but I guess we're about to find out. They are sticking with their mains.
I mean, the way they're playing, I'd be proud of the characters, you know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't switch off of nothing.
Oh, for sure. Both of them playing so well. 1-1 each. It all comes down to this game. Willow finding the neutral air. A quick 29% on K24. Willow doing a really good job covering space with Game & Watch's aerials. All of Game & Watch's aerials stay out for such a long time.
Those are just meaty hitboxes too, right?
And yeah, and he's got very generous hitboxes, and he's got some amazing air drift. And so he can just keep them out and move across the stage with them out and active.
Oh, he's got something in the bucket.
Yes, he does. Important thing about the bucket is that Willow, even if he loses his stock, will keep the bucket he's saved up.
The pool stays?
Yes, it stays. And so, I mean, it just keeps going throughout the game. The stock does not matter.
Up.
Can Game & Watch what?
Game & Watch is messed up. Oh my god.
Yeah, so Game & Watch, I love to describe Game & Watch as he's one of the few characters that just breaks the rules of the game. That's what he's about. He's got a lot of weaknesses, but he also has a lot of very unique strengths that no other character has.
Yeah, this guy really just does anything.
Yeah. He's got a lot of very interesting things about him that just no other character has to deal with. And so, you know, there are some characters that do really well against him, counterpick him very, very hard. But your character needs to have a specific game plan against Game & Watch.
Willow just treating this Luigi like he's a Wendy's drive-thru the way he's taking these combos.
Yeah, excellent DI on the back throw, and we've got a full bucket here on our hands. Willow.
High parachute now. Alright.
Yeah, Luigi. Yeah, K24 is trying to figure out how to...
Oh!
Willow was not able to get the tech on the stage. That might have been an untechable, actually.
Oh, I didn't know you could swat the bombs out.
Yeah. There's a... I mean, the bombs will... The way they work is they will blow up after a certain amount of time. Just like that. Like, you drop it, and it goes down a certain amount of distance, and then it just blows up. Or it will blow up if it hits somebody.
Or the ground?
Or the ground. So it needs to either hit something or it just blows up after a set amount of time. This is a move. The bombs are a move is very new for him. He didn't have them in any other game. And so a lot of Game & Watches used to really hate this move because they got rid of a very good move for it.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's this little shoebox thing that he pulls out. And you can space with it, like kind of like a sword, honestly.
I mean, you can space with the bombs too, right?
Yeah, it's just very different. You gotta keep in mind that, like, after the hitbox comes out, it's not entirely under your control when it explodes.
How did Game & Watch? How did he not get punished for that high recovery?
I know, right? That's the thing is, Game & Watch can just mix that stuff up. And then the other thing is, Game & Watch is one of the few characters. Well, not few is a generous or a conservative word, but there are a lot of characters in this game that can act out of their up B. Game & Watch has ways to keep himself safe as he's recovering.
Oh my God!
And he gave him the chair.
A death row inmate gave him the chair.
Gave him the chair. What can you do? Excellent play from Willow, my guy, over K24. Good luck to K24 in the losers bracket, but Willow going on to face off against Alternis in winners round 3.
Are we seeing Fiji and Ragnarok, or Yes, we are.
We are seeing Fiji and Ragnarok. Hey, I saw that thumbs up game 2. That was great. I loved it. Absolutely.
Brew.
Ragnarok and Fiji, speaking of positivity, both of these players are fantastic. Fiji, one of the best Pac-Mans in the region. And Ragnarok, I got to say, I've seen Ragnarok only get better and better and better really quickly over time.
And Ragnarok is a scary Rob.
Yeah, very, very scary Rob. And he has a depth of game knowledge, a very, very good skill set with the character. And not just a Rob. Sometimes he plays other characters as well. He's got a Yoshi. He's got a couple of other characters that I think I've seen before. But that's good. This is going to be quite a set. Winners round 3 shaping up to be very, very nice.
Most definitely.
And then we'll have KingRobo and Acro. KingRobo, I can't be sure who they play. Based off their tag, I imagine Rob?
I don't think so. I've seen KingRobo play someone else. I would have thought Rob too, but I forget who.
Okay, well then we'll find out soon enough. And then Acro, who plays Falco. Acro, there was a season where Acro was coming to Hashtag a lot. And then I saw them at Ladder and a couple of other tournaments. But yeah, I mean, any bracket Acro's in, you got to watch out. One of the most terrifying Falcos in the region.
I see, just like a bird of prey swooping in and out of venues.
Mm-hmm. Falco's a character that can be trouble for a lot of players, myself included. Just overwhelming combo game. Once he gets started, he doesn't stop. You know, and it often ends up with a kill with, you know, up throw in a back air or something, or a spike off stage. But yeah, Falco can be a very, very scary character.
Yeah, no, a lot of Falco's combos. Like, I've played against them. They're just kind of free.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. That up tilt gets everything started for you. It'll do anything you need it to.
Seriously, it's just a multi-purpose tool like that. Swiss Army knife of his kit.
Fiji and Ragnarok getting set up right now. Fiji, I can't say I've seen Fiji at Hashtag too much. The Pac-Man that's usually at Hashtag and is here today also is CPU1.
Oh, I thought it's Kershawn. Or is he up north?
Kershawn's up north, more Maryland side. But CPU1 in the losers bracket right now, losing to Rel Wood. But as for this matchup, Ragnarok and Fiji all set up and ready to go.
Rob and Pac-Man, they're tried and true.
Rob and Pac-Man. These are players I believe have played against each other a lot. So let's see how this shakes out. The thing about players that play against each other often is sometimes they sort of develop their own meta against each other because they just sort of learned the player habits.
Yeah, because you know the man, not the character.
Yeah. And so we'll see if we see any unique interaction like that between these two. But an aggressive start right out the gate from Ragnarok, covering so much space with Rob's massive attacks. Quick 82%.
Can Rob really
on
just mash
Fiji.
on shield like that with those down tilts?
Yes, he can. Actually, Rob can down tilt a person across the stage. And it's pretty much true.
Oh my god, grinding Pac-Man up like a combine.
Yeah, Rob, one of the most craziest characters in this game, honestly.
The way that Ragnarok plays him, it's just so aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, Ragnarok fully pushing the movement of this character to the limits, showing what Rob can do. Fiji is trying to get this robot under control here, is having a tough time doing it. Fiji also pushes the speed of Pac-Man to his absolute limits. Pac-Man, not the fastest character, kind of clunky, but has amazing setups like that, like Bell into back air.
Bell just ring him out.
Fortunately, was not able to chase down with the up smash.
I can't believe that didn't kill.
Yeah, excellent DI from Fiji. Fiji's looking to survive right here. Gets the back throw, has Ragnarok off stage. Oh, gets the hydrant, but was not able to kill out of it.
Ragnarok got the tech, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, I think Fiji stopped him just with a very weak move. Ragnarok killing with a forward tilt. Fiji is trying to figure out some counterplay here to get Ragnarok under control.
Things are not even looking like a contest for Ragnarok right now.
Yeah, Ragnarok's steamrolling Fiji right now.
Like his character, Ragnarok, is a machine.
Has an excellent parry on the Fiji's projectiles.
I feel like PS2 is kind of a bad pick for Fiji because he can't get those hydrants down to wall out.
Yeah. Ragnarok has, I think, been particularly looking out for them. He's been very good at not letting a hydrant stay out for too long and not letting Fiji capitalize off of it being out.
Is Fiji deliberately placing it on top platform?
Yeah. Yeah, Pac-Man can do a lot to hit people into that. A lot of Pac-Man's moves will send people diagonally. And so you can get a lot of platform setups by setting it up on the platform and then hitting someone from the ground.
I know that. Being robbed like he's an old car. Oh my goodness. All right.
Yeah, Fiji trying to figure out how to take this stock. If he takes the stock here, he's not going to be too far behind. But we'll see if Ragnarok lets him have it. He goes for the side B. That is it. That is amazing. Oh my god. Killing Fiji at 88% after the hit. Rob up air. So strong.
Sending him through the roof. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a terrifying.
Honestly, I feel like Ragnarok's going to keep that momentum in game two. That was an absolute sweep on Fiji.
Oh, Ragnarok, I mean, he's known to play like this. He, once he starts, he doesn't stop.
Yeah, but once he stops for good.
Yeah, he, I mean, it doesn't look like he has any signs of slowing down right now. Fiji running it right back to PS2, wanting to prove he can do it on this stage. We'll see if he can. We'll see what he has to bring that he didn't bring into game one, because Ragnarok walked all over him that time. Fiji keeping it very close, though.
Honestly, it's looking like the pack is back a little bit right now.
Yeah, no, Fiji doing a much better job right now keeping Ragnarok at bay in a beautiful combo. On the platform with a neutral B into the forward smash.
You know, the Norse god said there's no staving off Ragnarok, but it looks like Fiji's doing a pretty good job of it right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, Ragnarok's going to have to figure out how to turn this around. He's not too far behind. Oh, very smart to reflect the hydrant coming on top of him with the side B.
I didn't know Rob had a reflector.
Yes, Rob does. That side B will reflect projectiles.
That was brilliant. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a big brain play from Ragnarok. Most people, when they think of reflectors, they only think of them horizontally. And when they think of reflectors, they certainly don't think of Rob. But
yeah, I did.
This was excellent game knowledge from Ragnarok, showing he has excellent command of his character and certainly knows the character like the back of his hand.
I mean, Ragnarok is like a Rob gyro. Once you wind him up, he doesn't slow down.
And this is how he catches back up. I mean, he has even the stock count and is out. I mean, he's looking for blood right now.
This top is still spinning, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my
Finds
god.
And he finds the down air.
They call him Ragnarok because he brings the end.
Yeah, no, Ragnarok playing like he's got Fiji under control.
Yeah, he has got that virus cordoned off and quarantined right now.
Yep. Yeah, no, he's doing an excellent job right now. He's full stock ahead. Fiji, he's got the bell. Should be able to turn this into a kill. If he's able to get the combo.
He wasted.
Unfortunately, yeah, he...
One more hit for Rob, and he sends this man home packing.
Yeah, Ragnarok was looking for the down air. Unfortunately, let it rip a little too early. Ooh, excellent job. Fiji proving to be a stubborn opponent right now, refusing to end the set.
Just clinging on for dear life by the edge of the iron, but oh my god, that pack got his back broke.
Will do the job. Ragnarok, 2-0 over Fiji. Some dominant play from Ragnarok.
Absolutely Ragnaroking him in that beautiful match.
Yeah. Yeah, no, good job to Ragnarok. Making it into the final bracket. And Fiji going to losers from round 3. Up next, we've got KingRobo and Acro. Again, Acro, a Falco we haven't seen for a little bit, but an impressive Falco nonetheless. Trying to prove what he's got here at hashtag. And KingRobo, again, I don't remember who they play.
Maybe he is Rob. Maybe I was wrong. Who knows?
Maybe.
We'll see.
But yeah, Alternis and Willow are playing at Station 5. Caminito and Save are playing at Station 8. And Slashy just took it over King J and has made it its way on to finals. Bracket. Yep. We had 53 entrants here at Smashtag today. Smashtag's been doing very well recently, approaching our cap of 64 pretty much every week.
I know we always see a heavy, consistent turnout at these. Me included.
Yeah. Rel Wood over Gummy also making it to final bracket. Let's take a look at what we've got on loser side. Mengdelung Meng and CPU1. Big Floppa and Chironi.
Big Floppa, AU's resident Min.
An Ice Spice Simp and Cold Cut.
Oh, yeah. There's a reason they're down in losers. Let's go, Ragnarok. Let's go.
Nice job. Trail Myx and Flops also in losers. Apostles taking out Nockstar in losers. And Saturnalia and Brent playing on Station 4. Don't know who Brent is. But whoever makes it through these on the winner side goes to final bracket. On the loser side makes it into redemption. Yeah, Smashtag trying out something interesting recently of making redemption bracket folded into losers.
That is actually kind of smart.
Yeah, it keeps the brackets separate, but it makes everything run on time.
That's very efficient.
KingRobo and Acro waiting to get them set up on stream.
Yo, Slash, you know KingRobo plays? Oh, King K. Rool!
He is the King K. Rool.
He is the
My
king.
bad.
So the Robo's the misnomer.
Yeah, Robo is the misnomer. It's King Croco.
K. Rool this high in bracket.
Yeah, I mean, MDVA, we're low tier mains. What can you do? But yeah, KingRobo playing King K. Rool and Acro playing Falco. Oh man, we're gonna see a lot of Reflector. We're going to see a lot of Reflector. I think Falco is really good against characters like this. King K. Rool depends on the crown, and then on neutral be so much. And Falco is one of the best Reflectors in the game. It stays out forever, and then you can move it while it's out.
Oh, and the smartest thing to do, if you just keep the crown on you, that just takes away half of K. Rool's like neutral engagement.
Yeah. No, you can just grab the crown, and as long as you've got it, they can't crown again.
You're like the annoying kid on the bus who steals someone's cell phone, you know what I mean? Just run around and just drive him crazy.
One of the things to watch out for, though, is you got to have the right response to Crown every time. Crown is a move that they buffed in one of the patches for King K. Rool, and what they chose to do is give King K. Rool's side B a bunch of super armor. And so a lot of the ways that people used to punish that move in particular was by full hopping over the Crown and trying to land with an aerial. But if he has super armor, he can just bait out an aerial and then punish your aerial on end lag. Because even though he's eating percent, he's not flinching, and he can be active as soon as the Crown animation is over. And so that's something to watch out for. K. Rool loses their grabs really hard, and that's also another thing that's an advantage for Acro, because Falco's grabs are really good.
Seriously.
His grabs and his throws are amazing.
And you said the down tilt, right? Or was it up tilt?
Up tilt and down tilt are really good. Up tilt's very good for comboing, but down tilt will kill. Just like melee, down tilt from Falco, down tilt's a kill move in this game.
I know Falco had a lot of killing power. I thought he was mostly into combos, right?
Yeah, he's got combos, but down tilt will kill, forward air will kill, back air will kill.
It seems like a pretty bad matchup for K. Rool, but right now KingRobo is definitely defending his throne.
Yeah, I think K. Rool fits into this archetype of, like, if you're a heavy, the worse you are in this game, the worse it feels to lose against you. So it can be intimidating to play against a character like this.
That's true, and he definitely does a lot of damage per hit. I mean, if he's a punching bag, he's the bag that punches back.
K. Rool has
punch indeed.
K. Rool has a kill confirm out of a grab. And a character that has that is very, very scary at high percent. K. Rool gets a grab, then it's just kind of over from there. It's just an execution test for the K. Rool.
Wait, that almost, I saw sparks.
It almost did. That's town and city for you. Also, Falco is a very light character. Oh,
I see him using that reflector to get that crown off.
Uh-huh. Yeah, K. Rool back throw is really good too.
Oh my god, tried to Kirby cheese him and he got paid for it.
Yep. And this will be it.
That's out.
Oh, that's not it. Yeah, KingRobo doing a really good job trying to cover space, but Acro very judicious with that reflector.
Now, the way he's going, nobody can depose this K. Rool.
Excellent DI from Acro, but unfortunately that second hit was not gonna be DIable.
God, oh!
Yeah, Acro trying to get net an early kill.
But K. Rool can recover from that. K. Rool's recovery good or bad?
It's pretty good, I'd say. Like, it has really good distance and it has really good super armor, and then it can be annoying to hit from above because of the propeller. But it does lose. Like, if you have moves that can beat those things, it loses very hard because it's a very slow recovery. So as long as you know the correct punishes for it. See, in that interaction, for example, like K. Rool's up B will beat most moves, but most characters have a way to get around that.
Acro looking one hit away from being dead like the dodo.
And there we go.
That he is.
Dash attack will do it. KingRobo making quick work of Acro. It was a pretty close game, but KingRobo had the momentum the entire time.
All right, going into it. Hollow Bastion. Who do you think this benefits, this stage choice?
I think it benefits. I mean, it's Acro's stage pick, so he's the one taking KingRobo there.
You think he got Battlefield knocked off?
Yeah, probably. Battlefield is one of the few one of the stages in the game that radically changes matchups. Like radically will change matchups.
Yeah, because if you're a combo character, like you are just in heaven.
Especially if you can combo vertically, you can ladder people up using that top flat.
Parry them. Oh wait, why do you throw the crown?
It's interesting. You know, MDVA is a region that doesn't have. We only have one tri-plat in this Battlefield. Whereas a lot of other regions will run Yoshi's Story as well.
Oh yeah.
And so people have to put, if they want to ban triplats, they have to spend 2 bans on triplats instead of 1.
That's scary.
And right, and then it means the rest of the stage list is opened up for the opponent.
Doesn't Yoshi's Story also have that weird like side slant?
It does. Yoshi's Story has a lot of interesting properties in both Melee and in this game. But the key thing here is that, you know, I bet Battlefield got banned, and then I just wonder what the other ban was. Because if I play, I mean, I don't play Falco in this game, but I don't know if I would exactly take someone here. The reason being is the ceiling is really high, and the blast zones are really far away. And I think against a heavy character, you want to kill as early as you possibly can. You don't want to give them more survivability.
Almost, definitely.
And so it's one of those things where I just don't know if this is the right pick. But then again, it's Acro's pick. He pilots his character, not me. KingRobo seems to not care at all, though.
Not even a bead of sweat on his brow right now.
KingRobo doing the Richter strat, throwing the crown in reverse.
Acro just having the deep exhale on that kill confirm. But KingRobo, his eyes just unfazed.
Yeah, Acro very much struggling here against K. Rule. I don't know if it's a matchup check thing or if KingRobo is just proving a point.
I don't know. I've seen some K rules. Like, if you're good as a K rule, you are good.
Yeah, it can be very, very scary.
A heavy main in a light bracket is a scary thing to see.
Yeah, KingRobo though, I mean, he got so much room to play with right now. And that is
done.
That is going to be it.
That is a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute sweep from KingRobo. I did not expect to see that from a K roll. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, KingRobo, I mean, showing utter dominance over Acro. And Acro going to the losers bracket.
K24 and Selkies to station 3.
And I think,
To station 3, thank you.
unless we've got some losers matches queued up, I think that might be it for the first half.
I think there's some losers matchups. Like K24's got to fight someone.
Who? Yep.
All right, just waiting on our game.
Yep.
All right, so while we kill the time, I like to ask Chad a little question every time I'm on mic.
Luka and Rel Wood to stream, please. Luka and Rel Wood to stream.
Oh, wait, Luka and Rel Wood to the stream.
Luka and Rel Wood.
Two heavy contenders.
Yeah, I mean, both these players are very, very, very good. Luka and Rel Wood.
I've seen Rel Wood play a couple of characters. I think I've seen him sporting Incineroar.
Yeah, Wood has Game & Watch, Incineroar, and Hero.
That is a cavalcade of characters.
Yeah, it is. And all three of them can be very frustrating for people to play against. And then, speaking of frustrating to play against, Luka plays Bayonetta. The demon of Smash 4. And one of the, I mean, for what it's worth, a very, very good character in this game as well.
An old ghost, but like honestly, Bayo's still got some scare to her.
Very much so. We still have some fantastic Bayonetta players. I mean, Lima, any major that Lima goes to, he can top 8. And then, of course, we've got Montrose here. We've got Flightless here. There are a number of Bayonettas in
Montrose
MVBA.
plays Bayo. I've seen Montrose play Ness a lot.
Yeah, Montrose has Diddy, Bayo, and Ness.
Oh, that is a scary combination.
Yep. Yeah. Montrose, Montrose known for a very, very good Bayo. He just doesn't bring it out in Ultimate as much anymore. Leads with Diddy and Ness, but he's got Bayo for counter picks for sure.
I know that if Bayo doesn't work out for Luka, they have a pocket Falco, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Also a Mii Brawler and a Captain Falcon, but those are not for like squad strikes.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. Luka and Rel Wood are getting set up. Wood leads with Game & Watch, but I've seen Wood playing Incineroar a lot more recently.
I mean, I love commentating Incineroar gameplay, so I am not one to complain.
Yeah.
He's just kind of like fat Mii Brawler.
Yeah, a little bit. Very much the grappler archetype, right? I mean, he's got some of the strongest throws in the game, and then he's got a side B that is very, very scary.
All right, just waiting on these two contenders to gear up.
Yep. K24 is playing against Selkies. Very curious as to who Selkies is going today. Selkies has a Sephiroth, but I know he switched off of them recently.
Who does Selkies usually play?
Sephiroth. But,
right,
he's switched off of him recently. Or at least last time I talked to Selkies, which was a couple months ago, he switched off of him. So, we'll see. I play Sephiroth myself.
Oh, seriously?
Marth, Sephiroth, and Cloud.
That Sephiroth, like, is that side B that's a bomb? Or is that just a neutral B?
Side B is Shadow Flare. It's when he
Oh,
snaps
that's
his
the
fingers.
grapes, yeah.
Yeah, the grapes. My friend calls them the bubbles. He wants to, like, emasculate them as much as possible. He's like, the bubbles. And then counter, and then the sparkles that come out is the glitter.
I hate the glitter, man. Oh, my. Even if you don't hit it, even if you read it correctly, you still get punished.
It's one of the most unique and one of the strongest counters in the game. But, yeah, we don't see Sephiroth that much these days, unfortunately. Both at local and top-level play. But he is a terrifying character.
He is a menace, especially to some matchups. Especially to me, honestly.
A very good counter pick. Very, very good counter pick. That's what I use him for mainly now these days.
I see. Snipe something out with Sephiroth.
But yeah, we'll get these guys set up.
Yeah. So do you main Sephiroth?
Yeah. I mean, Marth is the main, but Sephiroth is number 2.
I see. I just recently picked up Roy. I've been bad at this game for like 6 months because I played Bowser. I chose Bowser. What's wrong with me?
Bowser can be pretty decent.
Yeah, Bowser can be pretty decent, but Roy, he can literally be anywhere, anytime, do anything he wants, almost no flaws. I feel carried by this character.
Roy's a strong character for sure. Very good results, very strong players, lots of resources, a strong community. Yeah, no, Roy's a good pick.
Roy is just solid. There's so much he can do. It's like Cloud, but fun.
He gets a lot of early kills. You can get a lot of stupid early kills.
Yeah, honestly, sometimes you just hit people because why not? His combos just make themselves, like, all of his attacks do so much damage. He's not even a swordy. He's kind of got like a stubby sword. It's like a baseball bat.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he doesn't play the way swordies do nearly as much as other swordies do.
No.
He incentivizes a very weird part of swordie play where he boxes. I mean, he has some of the scariest boxing in the game just because his closest hitboxes are the strongest ones.
Oh, definitely. All right, here we are, the 2 contenders in the arena.
Rel Wood and Luka
All
off
right,
to the
go
races
Bayo,
here.
tried and true. And Incineroar, really heavy against a character like this. All right, going to the match.
3, 2, 1, go!
Immediately out of the gate, Bayonetta just getting them. Not quite meaty combo, but still something.
Yeah,
Oh my
the thing we got to watch out here is Incineroar is a very fragile recovery. And Bayo's actually not bad off stage. So we'll see if, that comes into play here. Also, both these characters have very unique counters. We'll see how these interact.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Luka deciding this Incineroar is not going to live for very long.
Luka just playing a forklift, carrying him through the top. So how many resources does Bayonetta have in the air? Like how many dashes,
So Bayo can up B twice as long as the up B happened before the double jump.
I
So
see.
first up B happened before the double jump. So you can start with like a grounded up B, then double jump, then side B.
So
then
the side
up
B is like the angular, like upwards one? I see.
Yeah, you can angle that up or down, and if you hit someone with it, you can do it again. And that's why you're able to see them do it once and then cross them off. But yeah, Bayo has 2 up Bs as long as you use the first up B before the double jump.
Characters sometimes just look like she's playing a completely different game. Like I'm watching some Devil May Cry cutscene right now.
I do remember when she came out in Smash 4 as DLC, the Smash community was like, this is the most different character that's ever been introduced. And
now we have Kazuya.
Yeah, like and honestly, I think that's actually stayed the case until Steve came. But Bayo like very much works in ways that are very different. There are not many characters, for example, that have moves that are different if you hold the button instead of just tap it.
Wait, Bayonetta's moves are different like that? I actually don't know a lot of experience.
So if you, like a lot of her moves, if you just hold the button that they do, she'll stay in the end pose of the move and have her guns out and start shooting.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
Luka
my
just making
God.
disgusting work of
Luka just
Rel
made
Wood.
mincemeat of Rel Wood.
So that was the other thing. Bayo was the first character to have a multi-hit forward air, where it actually requires multiple inputs. And that's what we actually just saw, that fair into up smash. Yeah, Bayo's got a lot of really, really bizarre moves. The 2 up B thing was, she's the first character to be able to do that, to do up B twice. And honestly, still the only character that's able to do that in the way that she does. Witch Time and Bats Within both being very interesting moves. Yeah, Bayo breaks the game in a lot of ways.
Oh, now we're seeing the Game & Watch. Why do you think he opened up with Incineroar?
He's just been playing Incineroar a lot, so I think you know, his flow just might be that Game 1 Incineroar no matter what.
I see.
Game & Watch is his main, and this is his counter pick. So
I don't know. It looks like Game & Watch is struggling to hit a lot of these like fast out of shield moves like that up B, because way Bayonetta moves.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be the case that Luka has a lot of experience in this matchup, but I do think Wood is doing a little better.
Yeah, because honestly, now that I think about it, I think Rel Wood's just spacing out Bayonetta's way. Actually, not anymore.
Yeah,
Oh
I mean,
God.
Wood was able to find his way out of that combo. That looks scary for a second, but I do think you're right. Game Watch has better tools for spacing and keeping characters like Bayonetta out. Bayo actually struggles against zoners a lot. She has a good pressure tool with neutral B, but in order for Bayo to actually do combos on you, she needs to get close to you. And the only way she can really get close to you is that side B.
Seriously,
So
I
if
thought
you-
like
if-
Bayo was
if-
like fast.
I mean, she can run, but if someone wants to approach with a move, they're going to approach with side B. And so Game & Watch actually is probably really good in this against that move in particular, just because you can up B out of shield. Bayo's side B on your shield is so negative, it's like not even funny. And so you can punish Bayo with up B out of shield really, really easily.
I don't know that. Good to know.
Luka, though, seems to not care. Wood was doing better, but Luka's ahead right now.
Yeah. Luka just knows how to wield this character in every way.
Yeah. Very good pilot.
Oh. Rel Wood keeping it on lock, keeping that stock even.
Yep. But will it be enough?
I know you could get Witch Time off like projectiles like that.
Yep. You can get Witch Time off of anything. Just got to time it right. So
Oh,
the
there it is.
thing that makes this matchup scary is that Game & Watch is so light, he's just going to die. Like,
See the shock in Rel Wood's face after that.
like heavy characters might have survived that, but not Game & Watch. Game & Watch will just die. He is top 5 lightest characters in the game.
Yeah, so there's just easy pickings for Bayonetta, right?
Yeah, it can be. Luka seems to have it under control.
And picking Luka seems to be doing right now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Luka's got a strong grip on this matchup.
Like even when Rel Wood's been getting stray hits at the Game & Watch, he hasn't been able to get like a lot of combos off.
Yeah. Luka staying alive at 170. The thing is, Bayonetta's a pretty light character herself. They lightened her quite significantly in the jump from Smash 4 to Ultimate.
Oh my god, turning Game & Watch's punish into... Oh no. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, Rel Wood was able to hit Luka from below.
Cracking a percent at that ledge.
It's still very possible for Rel Wood.
Yeah, Rel Wood looks like he's coming back a little bit.
But not after that. Yeah.
Luka chopped him down for size like firewood, but I don't know. Maybe this wood, maybe this bark's got some bite.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Oh, are they going to game 5? I guess yeah, we're doing top 12 game 5, right? Yeah, we're going to game 5. Top 12 game 5 tonight.
One more and Luka closes it out, wiping their brow.
One more opportunity for Rel Wood to turn this around.
All right, save Bayonetta as always. A little bit of skin change though, and back to Game & Watch.
Yep, yep. Luka going with the Jean ult for Bayo. Going right back to Battlefield as well. Wood thinking he can do it on this stage.
Oh my god, and light combo out of the gate from Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Got another one. Luka
Yeah,
just bagging.
Luka looking untouchable in this matchup right now. Rel Wood finally getting started.
Luka just bagging combos like a McDonald's employee right now. I don't know, Rel Wood's giving him a number 6 of his own with extra dip.
Both players playing a lot campier this time. Rel Wood in particular really wanting to play keep away.
I know those percents are evening up.
Yeah, keeping it much closer this time around than the previous game.
Bayonetta really struggling on his horizontal play right now.
Yeah, looking for that back air. He's not able to find it. But this jab will kill. Oh, Rel Wood DIs out and gives him the chair. That jab would have done the job. Bayonetta's jab combo ends with a very strong finisher. Luka evening it right back up.
Counter punch of Bayonetta's making. All right. Honestly, Rel Wood taking some hits for even daring to attack Bayonetta on a top platform.
Absolutely. Yeah, Rel Wood, again, keeping it very close. Oh, he gets the jab.
Which time?
Rel Wood maintaining stage control really well throughout this set. Luka struggling to get anything started against Wood here.
Rel Wood got that final hit he needed.
Yep. Rel Wood finally finding himself in the advantage for the first time this set.
All right, Rel Wood racking up a sizable 53.
Oh,
But
Luka.
what was that smash attack?
Luka finds the back air. Yeah, Luka looking to even this up. Rel Wood.
Both sides just throwing stuff at each other right now.
Yeah, Wood is trying to make this work.
Yeah, oh my god, especially these keys.
I mean, this is his chance. This is his opportunity to turn this set around.
But I don't know, a couple combos and it could be in Luka's corner.
Put a number on the board.
Oh!
Good TI from Luka. Interrupt the 2-frame.
Oh, things are looking a bit closer for Bayo.
Yeah.
Oh, it takes one of those from Game & Watch. Oh.
Oh, good use of Bayo's resources to evade what Game & Watch has.
Luka just trying to weave in and out, scared to approach, afraid of that final hit.
Rel Wood doing such a good job crossing up on Luka. Luka gets the grab. Forward throw's not enough. Just a little more
Can't
and
get
Luka
anything
can
out
do
of
it.
the top platform.
Wood
Honestly,
being
back
mindful of the
back.
guns. Will F throw do it? Oh, goes for up throw. Luka looking for the back air.
Oh!
Finds the back
And Luka
air.
finds it! Let's go!
Luka finds the back air over Rel Wood.
Getting
Making
the
it
3-0 on
3-0.
Rel Wood. Oh my goodness.
Yep. Very impressive play from Luka, moving on to top 8.
He did
with
not
the
make it out
Bayo.
of the Rel hood on that one. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Luka moving on to face off against the winner of this next set that's coming right up, Alternis and KingRobo. Alternis, the Mac and Harry aficionado. And then KingRobo, who we just saw not too long ago, playing that absolutely out of control King K. Rool.
But, I mean, both these sides play low tiers, but Alternis, like, he's kind of a monster. I think my money might be on him for this.
Absolutely, yeah. No, Alternis is one of the best players in the region, period. Top 8s regularly at any local he attends.
If he can do that with a little Mac, oh my god, imagine what he does with the real character.
Yeah, like Terry, for example. Terry's even better.
He says he plays little Mac just because he likes it.
Yeah. Welcome to MDVA. The other half of winners' quarters is Slashy and Caminito, which is happening on Station 1, and then Knuck and Ragnarok happening on Station 2. The winner of these sets will move on to winners' semis, and the losers will go to losers round 3. And then on losers' side, Gummy and NOS are playing Trail Myx, and the Ice Spice person are playing. Aooosten is waiting for the winner of Fiji and K24, and Save and is waiting for the winner of King J and Mengdala Meng.
I see. Man, it must suck to be Luka right now. You know, working that hard just fight Alternis or KingRobo.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just having to wait. We'll see.
He's the Alternis Terry. I'm not used to this.
Yeah, Alternis does have a very, very good Terry. He's been playing Terry a lot in the past year.
Terry is just a scary character. If you shield it all against him, you're just dead.
Yeah, he can be tough to pilot, but people who play Terry know this character very well. A good Terry can absolutely mess you up.
Yeah,
Tons of low percent combos and early kills.
Oh my god, but KingRobo seems to have no problem making mincemeat out of Alternis' Terry.
Yeah, KingRobo does not care. Alternis trying to catch back up right now.
Yeah. I mean, he's praying to God that this Terry Bogard goes... I guess Terry goes hard.
Yeah.
He's got a 50 on him right now, immediately out of the game in the second stock.
I wonder if Alternis is regretting the character pick.
Yeah. I mean, he might go Little Mac next match. Everyone knows that's horrifying to watch.
He's struggling to get the kill. Finally gets it, though, on KingRobo. Only 50% behind, not too far behind.
It is rare to see a Terry struggle to kill, though.
Yeah. Well, that's K. Rool for you, both the heavyweight and super armor. But yeah, KingRobo not wanting this to be even back up. He'll be looking for a kill very soon. K. Rool kills so early. That almost did the trick. Not quite, though.
Terry may be almost down, but he's got the go. Oh, but he's got to go home.
He does got to go home. KingRobo is in a very strong position right now against Alternis. This might be a matchup experience thing. We just don't have that many K. Rools in the region.
As the KingRobo has put a lot of people through the ringer in this bracket. So it might be a testament to his skill.
Yeah, KingRobo doing an excellent job right now. But Alternis not going to go down without a fight. Jab, jab, power dunk. Alternis only 66% behind anybody's game. KingRobo with the advantage, with the stage control.
It's looking a little less his game.
Yeah. KingRobo taking great advantage of K. Rool's ability to just tank through hits.
He's just not letting him get back to stage and use any of that go.
Yeah, we'll see how this shakes out for KingRobo here.
Oh my
Which
god.
seems like it's a W for KingRobo. I mean, he was coming down to the wire at 72%. Terry was, Alternis was doing a fantastic job surviving, but unfortunately, that's not going to be enough.
All right, do you think Alternis is going to stay on the Terry? Or do you think he's going to switch to his tried and true?
I would not be surprised if he switches off.
I would love to see the Mac come back.
KingRobo was in control the entire time.
Mac does well in FD, right?
He does. Yeah, he wants nothing to be interfering. He wants nothing in the way. He doesn't want the air game to exist at all.
Oh, he's Terry again.
Sticking with Terry.
Alternis did not alternate characters.
Going to small battlefield. All right. Unsure of what this pick was, but...
Those excellent parries from him, but unfortunately it did not really matter.
Yeah, he parried both, but didn't matter.
Yeah, Harry Bogard did not get a lot of punishment for that. Alternis really is not doing well against a lot of KingRobo zoning options.
Yeah. Keeps losing to the cannonball.
I'm surprised he mashed out of that.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't have enough fuel to get back. Revel's resources. Things seem to really be going KingRobo's way right now, especially in terms of game momentum.
I think, you know, out of these two characters, the one that kills earlier is K-Rool. And on a smaller stage like this, he's taking advantage of...
Oh my god!
And he's just going for the disgusting stuff now.
Terry asking, are you okay? And KingRobo replying, no, you are not!
Yeah, I am not sure how Alternis comes back from this.
Yeah,
Maybe that's the start.
Alternis has got to alternate his tactics.
That's the start for sure. KingRobo, though, not going to go down without a fight.
They call him the king for a reason. I'm starting to see why.
Yeah, Alternis definitely on his back foot here. Alternis did a good job chasing KingRobo down. KingRobo's got these projectiles out constantly. Alternis on the possibly could reverse 3-stock here, but it all depends on whether KingRobo is unable to execute on his kill. He is in go mode. This is how he catches up. Terry does have a comeback mechanic.
That is true. Oh,
Such
my
as
God.
that. And a reverse 3-stock from Alternis using Terry. Made it work.
KingRobo's turn to go home this time.
People forget about go mode. Go is so strong. Some
Go's
Terry
horrifying.
mains will actively not use go and make their opponent forget about it.
Really?
Yeah. Riddle started doing that. He started just like conserving. Even though he can just spam go moves, like he just started being mindful about when he uses go. And only uses go as a mix-up. Or else your opponent's just going to expect you to use go, the go variant every single time when you can.
Did the Go variants have any difference in like frame data?
I'm not sure. I think so. I think at least neutral B does. I don't know about side B. But yeah, Alternis taking him back to a small battlefield. And popping off on KingRobo here. Doing a good job avoiding the nair.
Things have really swept into Alternis' favor so far.
KingRobo gonna go for an early
Take
stock
it back.
just like that. Terry has such a linear recovery sometimes.
Played up Terry like a basketball just to dunk down. Oh no, but Terry's got a punch of his own. He's good.
Yeah, Alternis and KingRobo going blow for blow, stock for stock here. KingRobo Got the projectiles out constantly.
Not get that second up air.
And this is not going to be it.
Alternis' mashing is unparalleled.
Yeah. They're keeping it very even right now. It's going to be a close set. And
Oh, that's it.
Alternis constantly proving why he's never out for the count.
But he's down for the
Alternis-
count there.
Yeah, Alternis unfortunately respecting the neutral B way too much. Was not able to grab the ledge. KingRobo trying to turn this around. Alternis going for the second power dunk. Oh, KingRobo gets the nair, gets the dash attack. Alternis off stage. Alternis regaining stage control. Jab, jab. Not power dunk. We're going to see not a back throw, but a grab release.
Pummel. Robo's throwing out every zoning option he can.
Oh my god, that almost
I don't think he
did
makes it back. Oh, no, he does.
He does, he does.
Alternis is maximizing Terry's recovery.
KingRobo kind of lands safely, but that
Oh.
power geyser is definitely going to do it. Catches anybody jumping.
Alternis at the 2-1, but it is not over yet for either side.
Yep.
In point for Alternis, but KingRobo can definitely bring this back.
Yeah, one more for Alternis. KingRobo had a very strong game one, but Alternis has turned this around completely. Staying on small battlefield.
All right, both sides just trade some early blows with each other.
Yeah. Alternis needs to win this game if he wants to move forward. KingRobo needs to win this game if he wants to survive in winner's bracket.
Group one is trying to keep their advantage. The other is trying to stay away from the pit. Oh, but it looks like KingRobo cannot stay away from the pit on that one.
Yeah, Alternis got that confirmed down on lock.
Alternis just trying to take home whatever little extra credit he can before KingRobo puts him out to pasture.
Oh, he got
Oh,
the
he taunts him!
The taunt out as well.
What a cheeky guy. Oh, my goodness.
The disrespect. Alternis getting caught by the roll, but excellent DI. Oh, a good early up B from Alternis, but he loses to the fair.
But that is a meaty 84 on KingRobo right now.
Yeah.
He's just one combo, one like straight hit away from being done.
He gets the grab, gets the back throw. Alternis going high, using the power dunk to recover. Alternis has the ledge trap scenario. How does he use it? He gets the jab, jab, power dunk. But K-Rool is way too heavy. Doesn't matter. Alternis gets the rare carry back air.
All Alternis, Bob the Builder, the way he's steamrolling over this guy right now.
KingRobo trying to survive, trying to get this carry under control. Alternis is playing like he's got this figured out. Gets the grab, he's not able to get the combo, but lands the jab, jab, power dunk. KingRobo at 63%.
Not giving Alternis any time to take advantage of
But he
what he's meant.
did give Alternis go just now, and that's what he's got to watch out for. KingRobo was able to take it away before those moves became active. Not too far behind.
It's not over for KingRobo right now, especially him being heavy.
Yeah, KingRobo getting hit by jab jab power dunk again. Alternis with the ledge trap.
Oh, that does it.
And that does do it. Alternis moving on to top 8.
Closing out that stock with just absolute grace.
Yep, and that means we're going to be closing out this first half of the tournament.
Yeah, it does it for us.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes with another set of commentators for your top 8?
Back
Top
with
12, I believe. Your top 12 here at Hashtag. But yeah, don't go anywhere. I'm Vici.
I'm DJ Nuts.
And see you around. Thanks.
It's been lovely commentating with y'all.
Welcome back to the Hashtag Arena for another Smashtag, and I got Nerf next to me, man. It's been... We've actually been getting these more often, so I can't say
Yeah,
it's
I
been too
guess
long.
so. How long has it been? I mean, like 3 days at this point, but it's still a good time every time, and I'm excited to be here with you, Scabs. Let's see what happens tonight. I think we got this next one. We are getting into top 8, and it does appear to be Slashy Knuck coming up first. Their first winner's sems.
And then on the other side, we have Alternis versus Luka,
Yeah.
and then a devastating losers bracket. I mean, we already just saw Alternis knock down KingRobo. We have Rel Wood on one side versus, I believe that's Aooosten.
Yeah. And I mean, looks like Save got actually knocked down early.
That's surprising.
Yeah, before, I don't even see where it was, but now making a loser's run, had to fight Damon Abel and King J.
Jeez. I mean, this is one of those where whenever you don't have like those number 1, number 2 in MDVA, whenever you don't see like enhanced VBA versus
Right.
ZB in winners finals, you really get a chance to like consider, because I could pick like 8 people still in bracket that could win this one. This is wide open. And I'm taking bets about this time.
No, it's true.
You can
Very
try to go
strong
ahead and
players
lose a
left
couple
off.
extra bucks.
Yeah, I wouldn't even place any bets on anyone. Honestly, this is a side better's nightmare. Slashy Knuck is sure to be a banger. I think it could easily go to Game 5. Alternis Luka, we know how explosive both of those characters can be, both of those players can be. That could easily go to the same. And now, I mean, in the losers, on the loser side, you said it yourself. It does seem to be a bit of a bloodbath between Ragnarok and NOS, which is that Nosferatu, or is that like a different one? It's the Robin player, right?
Yeah, I believe that's Robin.
Okay, good. Just making sure. So then there's Kemonito and Trail Myx, Rel Wood, Aooosten. That's sure to be an interesting one. Probably Game & Watch Mega Man.
Oh, no, that's a tough one.
Yikes. Or, I mean, Rel Wood could be either going the hero, the Incineroar, as he's wont to do. KingRobo is the King K. Rool making his way through bracket, and I know you have a dog in the fight, so we'll see if he's able to make it on stream.
Though Save, I will say, is a demon. That Samus is absolutely terrifying. And
Oh,
Robo's
Save
gonna-
the Aegis?
Aegis and Samus, I believe.
Oh, really? I've
Yeah.
never seen his Samus. That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
saw it last time we were on stream. But Aegis versus K. Rool, that's kind of like,
Yeah.
you just out neutral that man. Good luck.
Yeah, I mean, I believe in the Samus. I mean, I
No.
believe the Samus, but I mean, yeah, the Aegis is so clean.
If we get Rel Wood versus Robo and we get Hero versus K. Rool, I will be a happy man.
Oh,
That'll be the stream match that I'm going to go ahead and root for right there.
That makes sense. I mean, yeah. Well, it's only a matter of time. I guess we'll find out soon. Knuck Slashy. We do know that both of these characters have a bit of a jank situation, right? Just a little bit, a touch, or a heaping pile of sometimes. Game & Watch, I think, is technically favored, or what do you think?
I definitely think Game & Watch is. The neutral is just so much easier to be consistent with. Like Slashy, you know he's going to want to open up with that safe shield pressure with things like neutral air or single hit forward air or back air. But the problem is that all Game & Watch needs to do is hit up B.
Yeah.
So if your fastballs are not on point, you are going to get punished for 30 to 40 damage consistently every time you touch this man's shield.
That's true. Well, let's get into game number 1. We're going to Kalos for a game 1 pick, which is a bit odd. Slashy, wait, is this even game 1? Is this even a? I thought this was a counter pick.
I am surprised, but yeah, perhaps we have a gentleman.
Maybe
here.
gentleman's pick. Whatever. Either way, we are going to this stage. I mean, both of them wanting to go here enough. Slashy is still trying to play in the corner, and Knuck is just playing Game & Watch stuff.
Yeah, this kind of feels like the problem with Game Watch is that he doesn't really have the best approach game. So if you find yourself in an early deficit, then yeah, you kind of have to play a little bit. But remember that deficit? It is gone because the combo game of Game Watch is just, it's 40 damage every single time.
Very true. Forcing air dodges out of Slashy as well. Knuck still getting kind of comboed here. You know, it's light, right? It's like Game & Watch is going to die around this percent. Slashy still has a little bit more room to go.
Oh, great. Immediate center get up into the grab right there. Just recognizing that Slashy is playing very defensively right there. This is what Slashy wants off of the stage. He can go ahead and use those platforms to make his movement options so much more threatening. Just flip kick and then you're immediately back in center stage.
Absolutely.
Game is too slow to chase him down.
Yeah, and other than that, he's just looking for some like well-spaced nairs, but the up smash is going to be a never-present factor. You've got to be careful and you've got to respect it because that one move alone, it's intangible. It will actually destroy you. Any anti-air you could think of is really encapsulated in that up smash.
But we are already seeing that consistency that I mentioned by Game & Watch. Like 2 or 3 times in a row there, Slashy was trying to get a really solid punish and trying to get this stock off a Knuck, and we just saw the up B, but finally able to get one of those linking aerials right there to claim that stock. Game & Watch, a relatively light character, but you're seeing him live pretty long right there.
That is true, and even though we have the lead, now you just want to extend it as much as you can. The extra credit is starting to pay off right now as well. You get a grab combo on the Tomahawk, looking pretty good. Now we just need a couple more conversions, and we are at kill percent. We are already looking for something here with the forward smash, though.
Look at the defensiveness right here from Knuck. He basically just backed off, recognizing Slashy was not trying to run in, and said, I don't need to press here. You have to come to me. I have the lead. I have the momentum. Let's see what you got.
That is true, but I am kind of worried because it does look like Knuck is starting to give up a little bit of stage control, perhaps a bit haphazardly and for no reason, right? Slashy's always going to be able to take that and try to run with it.
Well, just really part of this is just Slashy using those platforms so perfectly. He just drops through them with a fast fall aerial and dares Knuck to try to intercept him. Do you really want to mess with those following aerials?
No. Definitely not. And the F-tilt, hit him with the chair. The WWE finisher is going to be stock number 2 lost. Slashy now down almost a full stock. Knuck is starting to extend this lead even further. Slashy's got to come back from behind now.
These anti-airs, though, from Knuck have been, or excuse me, these anti-airs from Slash have been catching Knuck quite a bit. We've seen 2 or 3 times in a row where Knuck tries to land with key, and then immediately Slash just calls him out with either the up air or now the up tilt. Like, that is going to be a huge tool if you can remove Game & Watch's, like, easy bake landing options.
Yeah, easy bake. And still, it's 10 plus, right? It's like, you still have a little bit of entry level, right? At this point, you cannot rely on the simple stuff. You have to kind of mix stuff up. And here in the recovery, looking for the answers, and
There's
still
no answer to
can't
that
get
back
back
to
with
the
the
wall.
edge guard, right? No way.
All you need to do is just toss out 2 or 3 of those back airs. Game Watch doesn't have that disjoint directly in front of him. He has to turn around and have the turtle use it.
Yeah.
So if you just pinned it edge, say you have to dash in on me, and his initial dash is not good.
That's true. Okay, now one quick dare, but you can't rely on that too long. Wait, okay, let's just get down smash to forward smash. That's fine. That's fine. No worries. No rage whatsoever. And Slashy just dies here on Kalos, which is unfortunate, to say the least.
Yeah, part of what makes Game Watch such a special character is that in addition to having just phenomenal get-off-me tools and a solid combo game, his kill moves are relatively safe to just kind of toss out. Like, you can just do an up smash and just dare somebody to try to punish it. Same thing with the down smash right there. That was a safe option that you just toss out. And yeah, he caught Slashy running into it, and even if you miss, though, there's really no punish that you can get off.
That's true. Well, we're going to take it to game number 2. Slashy counterpicking to small battlefield. Let's see what this does. I mean, this is going to be a smaller stage, obviously, and the platform, I would say the platform positioning is going to be a little bit better for them at this point.
Already getting started with a solid chunk of change right there in that damage, but this is the problem. The second that you give up that one grab, now we're back to even again. Feels like Knuck at the beginning here, he started to really fish for these approach options, like things like that approaching there. It's solid, but you actually have the tools with Slashy to snuff that out disjoint-wise with things like back air and neutral air.
That's true. And the shot put, it has been a good pressure tool, but unfortunately it really hasn't found its mark just yet. Knuck has been doing the right things to kind of get around that tool, but now we're, playing chicken again, and this time Slashy's able to recognize that he can just hold shield in the face of that down smash and still get the out of shield punish necessary to get that stock. Knuck gonna have to fish for a better option in the future because that trick is just not gonna work anymore, and it doesn't look like.
These landings are getting demolished too. Again, you just saw Knuck try to land with the neutral air and get called out by Slashy. He's being much more patient now, allowing Knuck to hit buttons and then respond to them. And right there, you toss out the forward tilt and then immediately get the suplex going to go into Flame's face. It's just so easy for Slashy to just wait and see. Knuck appears to be tossing out these options a bit errant.
Yeah, I definitely would agree. Knuck is a little bit afraid of what Slashy's throwing out, and it does seem like a very Incineroar-esque neutral, right? Just wait, kind of do the fade back into side B, and then, yeah, you're mashing a button, so guess what? When that's over, I'm connecting with the command grab.
And now we're seeing the problem here with the characters that struggle to kill. 140-some-odd% on Slashy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Knuck already at 126, down to full stock just about. The back air is going to claim right there. Light Kick cannot afford to give away these crazy leads. We have to see this punish game come in clutch right here. Getting started with the neutral air into the up B, but the great fade back from Slashing to the aggressive side B.
Okay, almost catches that air dodge as well, but just a little bit poorly executed on the positioning of the back air, and now spot dodging to get yourself out. But wow, Slashy is absolutely relentless and trying to take advantage of the lightness of Game & Watch right now.
I'm stunned that this man didn't die at 50. As soon as I saw
it
that
looked
coming
close. It looked closer
Yeah.
than it should have been. That's disgusting.
All right, so now Knuck desperately trying to get back to stage, but again, neutral air landing option getting called out. He lands with another hitbox, but this time the forward air, able to go ahead and get him back to stage. Has center stage control, but look at the aerial control here from Slashy, using both jumps and double jumps with those aerials, just trying to go ahead and get that one straight hit. He can start to aim for kills right there, and he got the nair, but unable to finish it off, so settling for the suplex.
Okay, but we're getting a little bit of pressure back, and then, yeah, poking the shield just way too aggressively, and it just looked reckless. Going in unspaced, the dash attack is so unsafe, so punishable. And of course, if there's anyone who can find the punish on that, it's me, Brawler. Finding that up smash consistently, time after time.
Yep, Knuck seemed like he was in an awkward spot where he had to guess,
Yeah.
and you can only go ahead and choose C enough times in a row. Eventually, one of those is going to come up. Incorrect answer. Yeah, that dash attack, definitely a risky option, but down by that much, you kind of understand why he's playing. Game Watch's approach options a little limited.
Yeah, but hey, FD, this is the counter pick. What do you think about this one?
I am kind of stunned that this one made it through, because Game Watch is so good on this stage.
Yeah.
Like, if you just throw him up, like, how do you actually get down against Game Watch without platforms? It can be absolutely miserable.
True.
Slashy likes this stage for Brawler, but,
Okay, that's true. I was
like-
wondering what he did ban.
but yeah, this is definitely one of those where it's like, good God, Game Watch can make your life miserable.
Yeah, I mean, up B alone really just invalidates a lot of landing options, plus anything else. I mean, surprisingly enough, we haven't seen Knuck really rely too heavily on that as the out-of-shield option. We are still just getting caught in a lot of these anti-air situations. That's the issue. Slashy is just finding Knuck on landing most of the times, and that's probably why he likes the stage, right? Because Brawler lends itself to dealing this this juggle situation the same way that Game & Watch does.
Just feels as though I talked about how this is supposed to be Game & Watch punishing landings on this stage, but we haven't seen Knuck get the opportunity to do so whatsoever. Right. Slashy's options have just been on point time and time again. This patient playstyle is paying dividends right now, and he just has to not fall into these Game & Watch smash attacks.
And I think both of them need to stop falling into the habits of going for these dash attacks. It looks like both of them are, when frustrated that their neutral are not actually working, they just decide, okay, I'll just dash attack. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, you know? Eventually you just get kind of frustrated, and those frustrations can lead to a big punish on either side. And we've seen both of these happening. Is like, what can you do?
Please die here. Oh, he went for
No,
the forward
wait,
smash,
good
but he got
tech.
the wrong
Oh
hitbox,
my
but
God, he's dead, he's dead.
the angle completely wrong right there, so a bit of a fortuitous outcome right there for Knuck, though.
Unfortunate, but we're going to get a down throw into Nair now, leading to another juggle, and this is just not the advantage state that you're looking for if you're Knuck. It just fizzles out.
They traded with his projectile. All right, I guess that works. So now this is going to be 7 or 8 back airs in a row, and Knuck finally solves the equation right there. He understands what he has to do when he gets underneath
there we go.
You might be dead at 70.
Yep,
yeah, the mash is not on point, so that and Knuck was able to get a bit of a charge going right there.
Didn't expect the DI, and then, of course, ends up dying off of it. Slashy way too early on that, but still able to get the kill here in quick succession if he's not going to get comboed out by Game & Watch. He's got to reset to neutral, and yet both of them recognizing that something could happen, but before the jab comes out, he hits it? Are you kidding me?
So I think the first jab actually came out, but the problem is that Knuck didn't commit. He didn't hold A. He was doing just the single hit jab. And
how did that hit him, though? Oh, I guess he just did it. Okay, he did
spot
it.
dodge
It hit.
cancel.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
okay.
So the first one, if he had held
spot
A,
dodge,
he
yeah.
would have 100% got
That makes sense. The spot dodge saved him, yeah.
Okay, he only got the one. He's losing.
That's okay. Good. Good thing he didn't connect that. Oh, wow.
That
was the
lingers
easiest
so
edge
long.
guard in the world.
Do it again.
Do it again. Oh, come on.
We both had the same idea. All right, up B out of shield directly punishing that aerial, so now Slashy has to back off, but he gets the out of shield punish of his own. How does Knuck make it back to stage? He just gets a standard get up, and Slashy hasn't really been doing a good job of covering that. But again, the dash tackle, like you answered previously, Nerf, getting a little bit antsy right here. No grab, but the up B bailing Knuck out right there.
Yeah, why is Slashy ceding control so easily? This is usually uncharacteristic, but he is kind of steadfast until he just backs up and lets Knuck get back in. Just gives it up.
Yeah, it's literally like he went ahead, postured for a back air. Knuck didn't immediately give it up. He's like, okay, I'll back off.
Just back off, and then you just like are giving up stage control. Now Knuck maintains a lead in both percent and in control.
Oh, the drag down didn't quite work there. Did not react to the air dodge.
Still, we are looking pretty close, and the down air is actually going to take it. That's crazy.
All right.
So now Knuck breaks away 2-1.
That's
unexpected.
That was a hell of an option for Knuck, because not only was that a down air, he slow fall down air into immediately jump cancel down air again, and that time he fast fell it. So that was definitely one of those where he presented an opportunity for Slashy to punish the first down air, and then he doubled down on it with another one.
That's
definitely one of those baiting Slashy into being a little
bait and switch, and then actually the hook.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Smart, but Slashy, I don't know. How long is this going to work for?
Say again?
How long is this going to work for? These mix-ups are going to work for a time, but in a best-of-5 situation, it can only work for so long, and Slashy might be starting to catch on to these tricks, but Knuck, if he's able to keep these mix-ups happening, I mean, you never know.
So starting off with a solid low percent combo, but great use of the diet flip kick by Slashy to get out of that one.
Uh-oh. How much damage are we going to take? Nothing.
Again, just immediately flip kicking, recognizing that Knuck is not going for true combos off of this, so just bail out.
Yeah. Any opportunity that you are given to break out of a combo, you got to take it if you're Slashy. Right now, he is keeping a close eye on the percentage differentials.
Going to get an edge trap, this time baiting out that suplex with the dash away.
And then getting up and around the platform, just invalidating that coverage option that Knuck probably brought wanted to keep this open for, right? Like, you literally are bringing this into platform coverage. That's Game & Watch's specialty sometimes.
They're just running across the stage immediately into dash tech. Listen, I am here to throw hands, my man.
Gotta be.
Enough of this patient spacing. Just go ahead and hit that button. So yeah, I really dig how Knuck's approaching this. You talked about how Slashy was giving up space. Knuck is the exact opposite. This man goes to center stage and does not move. Yeah,
absolutely. He recognizes that that's the win con for him, and now he's controlling that coverage on the platform. Just as I expected, the back are going to be nicely spaced to take that stock. And now we've got one more edge guard, but Slashy, again, just letting Knuck get back into the space.
How did he get underneath that up smash, by the way?
Couldn't tell you.
Low
Game
profile.
Watch kind of short guy, I guess.
Short king,
right?
All right, so now we've got Knuck with full stage control, but baiting with that aerial instead of the fastball is going to lead to him losing that stock. And only 29% extra credit right there. So despite the fact that he seemed to have the better game plan in neutral, not really cashing out too much, he's getting a solid combo here at low percent and continuing it with the up B. I like that option, just catching Slashy overextending in neutral.
And that's the thing. We talked about how Game & Watch is a light character, but Slashy sometimes has a difficulty in finding that kill. And so far, it looks like in this game, he's looking for, the option that will get him closest to the jugular.
Hopefully, no pun intended right there, because this man actually whips out Judgment right now. It's 9.
That's so true.
Calling him Nostradamus.
Perhaps. Very close to getting something, but it's not Fox, right? It's like we talk about Fox Light. Not going to get that nair to up smash as you would expect. Fox would have hit that.
The nair down tilt, that is a true combo that Game & Watch has. Call that one the dingus, because that was our old MVP Game & Watch main dingus Joe that really pioneered getting the percentage.
That is the dingus, you're right. All right, but last stock situation here. Slashy has a chance to take this to a game 5 right now, but he's got to get an early lead here in this last stock. Right now, he is trying to go for it. He's desperate for this damage.
Only getting one up air and then baiting out the side B, but look at the aerial momentum there. I mean, the difference using that side B makes it so that Knuck really cannot catch up because Game & Watch not the most fleet of foot.
Yeah. Oh, but we clank through the bomb and then connect with the head as well. So that's very nice. Slashy's still trying to get every inch he can take on this lead. Gotta be careful here, though.
Great use of the suplex right there, just catching Knuck's initial dash, it looked like. But Knuck right there, he didn't actually go for a smash attack or a grab, rather. He just wanted to go ahead and get the hard punish, but Slashy not giving it up.
Shields all the way through. Oh, wow. Okay.
What a call out right there by Slashy, just fully committing to that as a way to catch the up B.
Yeah. Love that stuff. So Slashy never really shies away from going for stuff like that. He is kind of notorious, well known for going for those aerial up Bs, right? The thruppers that he knows he can connect with. Knuck, unfortunately, he did not air dodge in that moment. That probably would have saved his life, but Slashy recognized that he was able to connect with that, so gets the game. Now we have a game 5 on our hands, Scabs. I don't know. What do you think? Knuck's got the counter pick.
Next does have the counter pick, but stages don't appear to have made too much of a difference. I think it's really going to come down to first down.
That's true, man.
Because Knuck, it
back
feels
to
like
Kalos.
when Knuck's playing with a lead, he just feels so much stronger.
Yeah.
But when Slashy has to go ahead and just play defensively and is able to not toss out hitboxes, it feels like it's so hard for Knuck to actually come back.
That is true. And, I mean, I will note that we have been on Kalos for most of the set, actually. Very interesting.
We haven't seen PS2 once in there. I'm scared. I'm lost.
Yeah.
Region am I in?
You know what? I'm actually okay with that. I'm okay with that. Kalos, I mean, I think we could have picked a better stage to kind of swap to, but this is fine. This is fine for now.
This is an interesting stage. We don't see Kalos too often.
Gotta stick with the Pokemon theme, right? All right, but Slashy getting a late dash attack here, and that's still going to be able to get himself something. Yep, Thrupper's out of shield just to give himself a little bit more leverage, and I don't know. Knuck is still going in with these approaches. He's not afraid to go in, even though he is getting punished for it.
Actually gets the splash hitbox right there, and then he uses the up B to cover Slashy's landing option right there. That's what we want to see. I want to see the turtle and the neutral air fade out. So that's how you make it safe with Game Watch.
Oh,
But no edge guard so far in this set, and that's actually something I haven't realized. Yeah, we haven't really seen Knuck run off stage and get Slashy lacking with this lackluster recovery. Instead, look at that. He gets back and touches the platform for free. Not a single hitbox. Lost out by Knuck. Have to make the most out of those spots.
yeah, and unfortunately, like Slashy recovers back to the platform, kind of predictable, but Knuck, I think, maybe knew he was going to go there, looked for the back air, but was a little bit late. Slashy puts up the shield just in time. It's hard to say, and he gets the big shot put. That's going to be an issue. Slashy still breaking away with a 122% on the stock lead. It's really going to be up to Knuck to find this hit.
Calls out the spot touch again with that suplex. Is really making great use of that. And now just solid, safe damage right here. Time and time again. This game, and perhaps this set, starting to slip away from Knuck as the percentages rise.
Yeah, I mean, that was 80% in like 5 seconds. That was absolutely disgusting. And now Slashy able to play with this big lead, almost lapping Knuck. And it could be one up smash away from another stock loss, but Knuck knows this, and he's looking for the answer, but holding shield on ledge leads into another side B from Slashy.
That killed? The latest hit of dash attack actually takes the stock and Knuck down 2 full stocks, and that entire stock, it felt like he was flailing.
Yeah.
Just look at this. He's landing with hitboxes. He's getting called out by shot puts, and the reason why? He's trying to jump in against a Slashy who's just waiting on things.
Yeah.
The patience right here when Slashy has a lead has really been the difference maker.
Yeah, and it's really not that long. It's like he's waiting half a second at most. And yeah, Knuck shows his hand too early. He is consistently playing his hand too quickly without doing anything. It seems like he is a little bit mashing.
Definitely feels like he's got his back foot on his back foot right now. Gets a lead frame right there, but immediately using the key to just make it so difficult for Slashy to challenge that one. Gets the reflect on the shot put, but back in the same spot. The back air, not quite going to finish, but
cannot
in
get
such
out.
an awkward spot. Now he has to expend the uppie right there, but can't.
Oh
but the up smash instead. The coverage from Slashy was perfect. Knuck did not have enough invuln to try to time that out. Instead, tries for the get up attack, and Slashy had the perfect spacing to avoid it.
That's crazy. I mean, that literally felt like such a textbook edge guard. Slashy, with all of the projectile play that he was using with the shot put, bouncing it off the platform, trying to hit it and forcing out things like the bucket, then getting the 2 frames with the down tilt, then forcing out that get up attack into the up smash. Very nice finish, and that's really all she wrote. Slashy was really, really smart at just knowing what his win con was in those last few stocks. In that 5th game, it really felt like he turned it on, and Knuck was just, unfortunately, something shifted. It felt like Knuck was actually outplaying himself sometimes, just going for a lot of the same habits.
Yeah, it definitely felt like you talked about this as like a game of adaptation,
Yeah.
where you have to ask like, oh, are Knuck's mix-ups going to keep working? And the answer was no. They did not keep working. Slashy had the adaptation. He understood what he needed to do to approach that matchup a little bit differently. And when one player turns it on, the other player has to respond.
Yeah.
And in those Game 5 spots, if you can have a couple extra cards up your sleeve to just throw a little bit of a curveball, a little bit of a wrinkle in your opponent's game plan,
Yeah.
then we see what happens. The games can fall away.
Yeah, especially with these base game characters, right? Like, things are more simplistic than they are with a DLC, right? You still have fewer options, right? You are still relegated to use the tools that you are given. And if those tools are quote-unquote basic, if they are simplistic, right, they are not crazy busted, we'll just say, then yeah, you got to mix it up. You got to make sure that you are playing with the skill required of that character. And right now it felt like Slashy just had the skill required in that moment.
Sheriff, are you saying, perish the thought, that base free-to-play characters might require a certain skill
I mean,
without these broken options?
certainly more so than just Dorianing your way into a victory or anything, or perhaps building blocks to create a wall that might separate you from the opponent. I couldn't say. But speaking of DLC, now this character is a little bit goofy, right? Has a charm of a bygone era, but still, we all know and hate getting comboed by this character. I'm talking about Bayonetta, of course,
I'm curious,
but also
curious
Terry.
which one you were
But
gonna go about.
also Terry. Which one could I be talking about? I really don't know. Take a pick.
Oh
Up
my God!
die?
Apparently,
No, I'm
Alternis
just
has
kidding.
something
I'm
to
just
say,
kidding.
but
No,
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 Bayo's fine there.
Actually,
I don't think
no,
there's a double
it's
jump
not
here.
over
This
yet.
one up B, one side B. Oh, could not get the intercept though with Alternis, but what a statement right there in stock one. Any other character's dead, by the way.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, well, not Sora maybe.
Very true.
But Bayonetta's still going to have to get back and also find your way back into the neutral, right? You get a couple hits here. But Alternis, a heavy enough character and fast faller is Terry. You are not going to be at threat of dealing with too much of these lower to mid percent combos. It's when the percents rise that Bayonetta really starts connecting these big combos.
I am so mad for Luka that didn't work, because Alternis literally stood at edge and like, I'm gonna hit the green button and eventually one of these is going to work and it's gonna combo into my kill confirm.
Sure.
Please die. All right.
Yeah.
So I was waiting on that one because anytime I see a witch time trigger on a character with a lingering hitbox, you
Yeah.
know that sometimes the Smashtag is going to clank with that. But great roll through right there by Luka to ensure that you weren't going to clank with the hitbox.
Very true, very true. So good positioning and a trade there. Look for a grab, but Luka not going to be able to get that either. Now just snaps back to ledge and trading again. Alternis on the, I would say the winning end of a lot of these trades. What in the hell was that?
That is a thin woman right there. That hurt box was far too small.
She was slinky. I do not understand what the hell that okay, again.
you just
you
can't do
just
it.
tried it again.
It just
Come on.
doesn't work.
We
That is
saw it happen. We saw it not work the first time. Don't do it twice.
If she had a full breakfast right there, that would have hit.
I'm serious. Come on. All right, but we got go mode active, and that means that one reset into a lot of damage could be Luka's demise. We're just going to do it again. Do it again? No, we're not going to do it.
Did not have the up B charge right there, but instead the power dunk going to go ahead and force him back to stage. Tries the wellness check, not quite going to work out though. And the down tilt gets called out, and that should be the stock. Great recognition by Luka that in those situations, at that space, you know Alternis is going to go for either a down tilt or a jab to try to get that combo going.
Absolutely. It's like one of those mash options one way or another. It's like it's a hitbox you could trigger that off of, and that's all that matters.
Y'all know Terry players like to hit them buttons.
Yeah, they definitely do. He's looking for some more, but Luka's not going to let him have that opportunity. Looking for a second forward smash. Greedy.
I love the first one. The second one is like, I don't know, man.
What the?
You already made the statement. You don't have to
You know
reverse.
where he's going. All right, can't fade back to ledge just quickly enough. Alternis, a little bit stoic in his reversal, just hanging out there.
He just stood at center stage and just jab.
Yeah,
It's like eventually
just waited.
you're going to come in.
Yep, bing bong, that's all she wrote. So that's first game going to Alternis. Luka gonna have to figure out what is the answer to the Terry escape from the combos.
So the answer is to basically watch his SDI and react to it.
Yeah.
And also, we have been seeing Lima work in the single hit witch twists. And those are terrifying because
That's
it's an
true.
auto-link angle. So you
That's
get
true.
all the momentum, it sends you directly into an up B, and you can't SDI it.
But that requires precision, right?
It does require precision.
All right, we'll see if Luka here on Town and City, the counter pick of the day, is going to be enough.
So really, the other thing that we didn't see from Luka in that game was any kind of an edge. Alternis, he does not have a good recovery. You have to go ahead and be able to punish Terry at his weakest position, which is when he is off stage and vulnerable.
That is true. However, Alternis, very, very smart. I mean, he's worked with one of the worst recoveries in the game. And with this one where he has an invincible legs that he can actually use, it's a little bit harder. I find that it's not as easy as one might think. Still, getting out of that one, short-range scramble.
So far, the percentage lead here going solidly for Luka, but this just means that Alternis gets the go juice a little bit earlier. Gets the lingering neutral there, but could not quite connect, just frames away from hitting with that second up.
This rage is going to hurt if he hits Luka with it, but that's going to not do it from full stage. I would hope not, but you never know. And going way off stage, no tech, you're dead.
Yeah, and that's the problem with this character. It's like you can be as smart as you want, but if you miss them techs, that's what you
Yo, parry jab one, and before you can even do anything, Alternis is going for the... You're just nasty.
He understood exactly what his win condition was right there.
And not looking for the up smash after that parry on the side B either.
He has learned.
Yes.
Okay, for a second, I thought that was Alternis' up B. They had
funny.
a very similar
funny.
one right there, so I'm just
I
like,
see what you mean. Yeah, okay. That's funny. Oh, wait, where are you going?
You should
Up.
be dead right here.
Well,
oh,
saved
the
it.
ledge snap. That ledge snap for Luka saved Alternis 100% because the
Yep.
back air was true if he had the ability to just
Yeah,
toss it out.
definitely saved it. Uh-oh, wait. You got the air... No, wait. Has to... Wait.
Luka. Oh, no. Luka had... Oh, that was a mulligan. Man just had to tap it in, but instead...
Yeah,
Find yourself
that
without
is a unforced error, it looked like. Completely sad to see, but don't do it. He's dead.
Buster Wolf.
He's dead. Yep, that was at 50. Yep.
So
Yep, that was at
After the
50.
hit.
That was less than 50. Wait, no, I'm sorry, 58. That was 58.
47 after the first hit.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
nuts.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
He needs it, apparently.
Definitely needs that.
So I've been told.
That's what Sakurai said.
That's just
so
how the Fatal Fury goes, right?
that's
And
how
it's
it is
clearly true to the
in.
source
I don't make the rules. That's how it is in King of Fighters. That's how it is. Alternis going up 2-0 on Luka. Luka looking surprisingly happy for what he just went through. We're going to get into game number 3, and it's still sticking with Town and City. Now, if I were you, I would be, not looking, okay, we're
Remember how I said he learned?
just
Apparently
did not learn. Just gonna instinct his way through this.
Okay, the auto turnaround right there just saved Alternis. If I'm Luka, I'm a little bit tilted.
I'm carried.
That was the perfect option right there to get that roll through, but Alternis just like, you thought though.
Me when I'm carried. All right, but we got another grab here out of the parry. Very nice stuff. I mean, Alternis still at least winning the grab game, I would say, of the two. Right, very good close range stuff. He knows how to recognize some of these like close range approaches. And Luka, I feel like most of the neutral wins have been from mid range. And Alternis, whenever like the push comes to shove, I think in close range he seems to be winning out these neutral wins.
Yeah, it feels like if you think about the matchup wise, just as much more options.
Of course,
Luka, basically, it's like if you're close to me, I'm up being.
Of course, yeah. And still then
My
the burn
God,
knuckle.
what a conversion was that?
Yeah, I mean that's a classic Terry. I mean even the mid-air burn knuckle still does so much. And here on Town and City, I wouldn't be really taking Terry here, but that's just me.
Okay, Alternis trying to end the game immediately. Instead gets Buster Wolf at 40. Not quite
Could
going to
do
finish
it.
the stock, but the... Okay, going directly over the man and then landing that left hook is Luka.
Yes, please respect that. No platforms, though. This is going to be an issue, right? So Luka, I mean, this could be a great combo if Alternis doesn't have an escape option. And it does with the platform now, but it's not over yet.
Going to go with the down air? No. Yeah, not quite going to connect, unfortunately. So instead, jab, jab, power dunk yet again.
And
Luka in a dangerous spot.
And the auto turnaround actually helping him a lot there, too, by the way.
True, yeah. All right, go is online, and it just goes to the Buster Wolf on the platform.
There's no
Luka.
shot you connect that. There's no shot you connect that. There's absolutely no goddamn shot you connect that. What the?
That is like the biggest call out I've ever seen. The man's on the edge of a platform. It's like, I know this isn't going to go ahead.
It didn't look any better when I looked at it the second time. I saw it in the replay. There's no way.
I don't even know if that was like a misinput, if the man was just trying to go ahead and get like another option right there, or a platform drop for Burn Knuckle perhaps, but good God. I mean, sure. Okay. I guess Alternis knows best.
This game is good.
This and other lies we tell ourselves.
This game is good. Or so they say.
So they tell me.
So they tell me. So that means that Alternis cheats his way to another win. Woo! Let's go! Alternis now going to be facing Slashy for that great success, incredible success. Skill issue, clearly. Next, we'll see if it works the second time.
Oh, no. So I think we're going to be skipping Winners Finals for a wee bit, giving those players a little bit of an opportunity to rest.
Thank you. I don't want to see that again for right now.
And on the other side, we have it looks like Saves Aegis 3-2 Robo. We saw Rel Wood 3-0 over Aooosten, Trail Myx 3-0 over Ken Monito, NOS 3-1 over Ragnarok, and then 3-1 over Trail Myx.
Wow.
So,
that's something. All right.
Wait,
is that
Save coming up next, likely?
Is that the finish? Oh, no. Yeah, it does look like they just canceled that. Looks like it's going to be Rel Wood Save, I think. Yeah, Nosferatu over Trail Myx 3-1. That's a good win. Now I'm going to be waiting for the loser of F, which is, it should be Luka now. Yeah, so Nosferatu, Luka. That's going to be Robin Bayonetta, which is...
Yeah. That is certainly a matchup in the game of Super Smash Brothers for the
That's on stream.
DS and
That's
Wii
on
U.
stream. I just saw that's on stream too. Okay, that's fine. Buckle up. It's gonna be a long night. But Knuck, the winner of Rel Wood Save will determine who faces off against Knuck in losers quarters. This is a battle for 7th. It should be a battle for 7th.
Heck of a basically top 8 qualifier, right?
I know.
No.
I mean, no. Both of these are in 7. Or these are in top 8.
Okay, so loser gets it.
Yeah, so this is loser gets 7th. Yeah, so they're in top 8 now. Rel Wood versus Save. This is going to be the Aegis, as I expected, versus looks like Incineroar. Very good, very good. Pokemon Stadium 2, standard start. Let's get it on.
So Rel Wood had perhaps looking to draw on what SkyJ had shown us over this past weekend with a crazy run with this character, and we are going to need to see all of the Guile, ledge guards, and the kills at 40 that we saw off of SkyJ, because when it comes to neutral, there's a bit of a differential in the momentum between these two characters. Wouldn't you say, Nick?
Yeah, I definitely would agree. But it's hard to say. I mean, between the two of these on screen right now, Pyra and Incineroar, they do have quite a bevy of kill power between the two. But yep, as I would expect, even at these mid to high percents, we are still pulling out the Mithra for these neutral wins.
I mean, yeah, Mithra can just simply overwhelm his characters.
Yep, exactly.
Like, Incineroar does not really have good out-of-shield frame data. It's basically neutral air. So in that spot, just go ahead and put a sortie to put safe pressure on that shield, then immediately back off. That's what you can't do, though. You can't overshoot and then give Rel Wood the opportunity to retreat and punish the landing with the side beam.
Exactly.
If you give that up, you're just going to find yourself dying in 50.
Right, it's the same thing that we were seeing Slashy do with his side beams, right? It's like that fade away into that big punish option, knowing that their move has well ended by the time you get in range for the command grab. Now Rel is still looking for the answer for the first stock. Mithra is going to put a little bit of distance in between the two characters now, looking for more punishes, but this revenge is just not going to, it's going to get a little bit of damage.
So one thing I think that's going to be the key to beating Incineroar is to avoid getting lost in the sauce. You cannot allow this character to just go ahead and hit the revenge button. If you find that he is outside of your window and you're not sure if the combo is going to connect truly, back off. Allow the character to land and punish the landing, but don't just be swinging on him.
Right. And I do respect that Save has recognized that he can actually go Pyra a little bit more, so he's not going for the high APM gameplay that that Mithra offers. He actually has been going Pyra a lot in this matchup just because he recognizes, like, yeah, I'm, a little bit slower, but it doesn't matter. It's Incineroar. Who cares? Also, please, we talked about how that side B dealt 33 off of one revenge, or not even side B, the back air dealt 33 off of one revenge stack. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. But at this
Speaking of
point,
the
it's
devil.
Incineroar. What can you do? I expect it.
Also, one thing that Rel can do in this matchup that kind of makes it recovering even worse for Save, just run off and revenge. Revenge the up B, and there's nothing you can do.
Absolutely.
We saw SkyJ make a ton of use out of revenge into forward air, which can be a true combo.
Yeah, and I know he knows that. I think it's just a matter of getting in the right place at the right time. That early expedited recovery that Save has been looking for. But even then, no, he didn't go for it.
That was an accidental snap, 100%.
I see. That's
I'm willing to bet money that the man tried to do just like.
Yeah, here we go.
There we go. Neutral B that time, actually.
And neutral B works too. I mean, that both of those options will suffice. And now you can see Save trying to do the same thing here with a neutral B, but you don't have the freedom to do that. You're still Pyra. You're still relegated to using that up B when and where the game dictates you should.
Back air is actually going to miss, but the weakest of the neutral air hits. And now we're starting to see Rel Wood get those landing punishes, understanding when those hitboxes last a little bit too long for Save, and when they finish up and he can punish the hard landing lag. Now just dashing around, trying to go ahead and open up space without using too many hitboxes. Rel. Oh, that neutral air, if he fast fell that, I think he would have gotten that hit, but instead messed with the fast fall and died for it.
Yeah, not often that I see Aegis players on Pyra go for that fast fall into up tilt option. Very interesting. I've never really seen that, but Rel Wood wasn't expecting that either, so gets caught by that, looking for and simple nair conversion.
Right, solid damage from these hitboxes, but it feels like Rel is always getting down.
Yeah.
What we really got to see is this right here, where Save turns one advantageous spot into a whip punish, into a punish the landing, into an edge trap.
Yep, and now you can see, looking for the revenge, going to start paying a little bit more for that if you're not going to get the right timing. Save, expecting those options, and now looking for the recovery.
These accidental snaps are like eating Rel Wood alive. I feel like he's lost 2 stocks for it.
Yep, uh-oh. Not ideal, gonna have to land.
Yeah, this is the spot where just like, yeah, toss out them big old hitboxes because that cat doesn't do too well with swords.
Yep, but no kill jab here. Gonna have to figure out what's the answer. Can't get the right timing on the down air, and no timing for the down tilt either. But please don't let this be the end.
That won't die. Not
I mean,
across
it's
stage.
gonna, I mean, hey, it's gonna send him off stage, and now Rel Wood has stage control. That could be the linchpin of this game.
The dash attack super unsafe. I think we could have seen an up B out of shield right there from Save, but reluctant to pull the trigger.
Uh-oh.
And tech miss input right there. The side B was a bold option, but the air dodge did not grab edge.
Yeah.
A little bit too low.
Yeah, I didn't recognize. So Save, bit of an issue if you're not able to recognize that. That's the issue, right? Like, you still play it right. You think that you have an insurance option in that side B. You can get yourself back and say, okay, this will at least keep Rel Wood off ledge for a time. But then it just fizzles out. It's all so crucial, and execution is king here.
Yeah, it really feels like the difference between these two characters is, well, the margin for error that Rel Wood has is significantly smaller than the margin for error on Save.
Yeah.
Like, it's like Rel Wood hits you 4 times and you're at 90, then you're going to die. But Pyra Mithra, it's like, if you mess up a combo and you give this man revenge, raw dual central.
And even worse, it's like if you can't recover. Like, that seems to be always the ever-present dark cloud hanging over Aegis, is that this recovery. You know, a lot of people say it's like it's really what makes the character not as good as it should be, but, you know, it's all about, can you use what is given, right? It's like using the tools. Right now,
down smash right there, unable to intercept with that aggressive aerial, but oh my god, the last hitbox on that Alolan Whip managing to snatch away Pyra.
Waiting for a juggle, still, yep, now you're on platform. Unfortunately, you overextend a little bit, and yep, Save not going to let that slide.
Okay, that is so unfortunate.
I hate this game.
It felt like we actually had the opportunity for punish right there. We just didn't hear the character go, oh.
Yep. Gets a little bit of a revenge, but not much afterwards. Now hanging out center stage and giving Save a little bit of room to kind of make a mistake. That's the difference. It's like you're still sitting center stage and you still allow Save to like think that he's got some level of control, but then he makes a mistake and you're right there.
Yep, that dash attack has certainly been Rel Wood's option in those spots. Just he dashes around and then tries to get you to bait literally anything. If you just hit any single button within that burst range, you die.
True. Okay, but right now looking for, wow.
That up tilt's a really good move, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why we're going for it a lot, I guess.
This character got a lot of really good moves.
Yes. But
That
Pyra,
chase
I mean,
situation.
Pyra's just got big hitboxes.
Very true. Now, great weight right there on the side B, and now getting a tech chase situation. But that time, we've seen that 2 or 3 times now. Save has been rather reluctant to try to go ahead and get a grab at the end of those. Instead, trying to go for the easier option of dash attack did not pay off right there. And now, reversal Rel Wood center stage and stage 4.
Yeah, a little bit of the dash attack. Then he ends up just dash attacking on shield, and that's not a super big punish from Rel Wood either, but now we're getting the right punishes. This is the revenge on the up B that you were looking for, and the right punish afterwards with that big finisher. Love to see Rel Wood not going to let these off-stage recoveries go unnoticed.
Exactly, has to go ahead and get those punishes. This is really a min-max character. You're not going to win neutral, so just get your hits, get it off stage, and then immediately toss out those link boxes in revenge, and neutral B to clean these stocks up early.
Wow, lots of big callouts too from Rel Wood. Looking for a couple of big clutch options. Probably would have put a damper on Save's potential to take this game back, but we'll have to see if this edge guard has anything different in store. Right now it's another down tilt, gets him off ledge. That invulnerability has long since ended.
How do we actually get back from edge? It looks like actually Save a little bit of an overcommitment right there. Basically, if you ever go behind your opponent at edge, you're just saying, yeah, I have all the stage control in the world, so you best have a good read zone. And Save did not have one right there.
Caught the dash attack with the side B. Looked like...
Yeah, you're greedy, Rel. You're greedy for that one. This man went fully off stage.
Yeah.
It's like, clearly this will work.
But greed might still win out in the end because it looks like Save over-hesitant on ledge. This is the second time we are going to get that down tilt to pick him back up off that ledge and get that stock.
So real talk, this character in Incineroar has some really good moves.
Of course.
Like, down tilt is such a good combo
Frame-wise,
starter.
yes.
Yeah. In addition,
Crazy stuff.
up tilt and up air make it really hard to land on this character.
Some
too.
really good linking options as well, right? The bread and butter is like it's definitely a couple 2 to 3 good hits that do enough damage that makes people respect your options.
And respect is the key word there. That's a perfect way to put it. I feel as though this is a character where if you, a lot of heavies, you don't respect their options because they're heavies, they're big bodies. For Incineroar, you have to respect his options. You have to respect his frame data. You just can go ahead and ignore his mobility. That's the biggest weakness. This is definitely top-tier frame data and tools in a low-tier body.
I mean, the thing is, like, he's able to pressure you on shield and then quickly revenge to hit your out-of-shield option, recognizing that, okay, I can simply just get that power-up and let you think that you have a turn to use.
Already solid damage here, though, from Save. Really, we just need to see these edge guard opportunities get finished off right here. But at 107, look at that. Rel Wood able to get down and then actually clip Save.
Okay.
Spoiling that opportunity.
I mean, we get the revenge power, but still get hit by the hit by the rest of the side B. So a little early, gonna have to figure out the right timing. I liked it better when he was parrying that hit and then getting the revenge on the last bit, but we are still losing the first stock and Save. Now this could be a bit of an answer, I would say, to the Incineroar.
We just really need to see Mithra get one opportunity in neutral. Instead, it has to give up the revenge. The spacing on the up B. Look at the patience here from Save so far, doing a very good job not tossing out anything overly middle.
Okay.
No revenge, yeah, so that, if you deal them 17 damage while revenge is on there, they lose a stack, so.
Yeah. Okay, now we just have Rel Wood trying to jump across the platform, gets the boop, and then that's the right play. A Save was expecting one of the big hits, either the throw up or the hit back, and then Rel Wood, knowing that he can just use that third option.
It's such a good tool when they spend their double. It's one of those where the second that resource is gone, just like, well, your recovery's bad, so GG, shake my hand.
Yeah, because he got pushed out of the range of the up B anyway. If he had an up B at the earliest possible opportunity, he would have died.
Okay, foresight through the shield break opportunity of the neutral B. This character got some tools.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. This character definitely got privilege, but we are going to take that second stock as well, meaning the Save. They use that privilege to take himself further up in this third game. The lead is his. Now, what can he do with this last stock? Is he going to end it all here? No, he's not.
It'll be good use of the invuln on the arms right there to just fight off Save's shield pressure attempts.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, facing the wrong way on that side B, so this could lead to big damage. Oh, interesting option right there with the jab on shield rather than trying to do a grab or just fade back to the neutral end.
or even like not even going for like the rapid, right? Just could have pressured shift a little bit more.
Double roll. Anything you can do, I can do better, right?
Wow. Into the dash attack? Okay, yeah, we are going to get that conversion. Very nice stuff. A 2-stock coming out from Save on Hollow Bastion. That does help a lot. But Rel Wood now with a stage counter pick and perhaps an ability to adapt beyond what Save has figured out. The counter picks.
So I feel like we talked a little bit about how bad the recovery was for ages. Didn't talk about how bad the recovery is for Incineroar. And really, that's the biggest weakness of it. If you can intercept the side Bs, which the character has to use every single time, then it just never gets back.
Yeah, but that requires that you're going to have to be bold enough to go off stage against Incineroar, which, I mean, is dangerous for ages just because of the nature of their recovery, but also because Save is, I mean, probably going to get caught by Rel Wood if Rel Wood is expecting that. And no one wants to get hit by that.
Yeah, no, not whatsoever. That up B so far hasn't really been intercepted too much. I'd like to see Save switch to Pyra and try to swap that away with the with either a down air or up air even. Because you can certainly intercept that. Given how big your disjoints are, just toss that out because worse comes worse, it's a clank.
For sure. And so far we are still 0 for 18 on looking for that Pyra down air on Rel Wood's Incineroar recovery. We're still looking for the right timing on that. And Save, once he gets it, I'm sure it will be a big payoff. But for now, it seems like he's just giving up a free edge guard. But we are going to just let that happen. Rel Wood standing by.
Just do it 2 or 3 times in a row and dare him to do something
eventually.
About it. No punish right there. I thought for sure that we were going to see the grab from Save.
Yeah. Oh, okay, double dash attack.
And this is the one saving grace in these matchups. Like after like a couple of those really good options in a row, Incineroar only took 45 damage and then immediately got it.
Right, and 45 for Incineroar is almost nothing. This is even.
With the weight differential, this is basically, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right, but now we have a lot more damage on the board, and this could be really good.
Not just damage, just stock.
That's insane. That was at 80%.
Like I said, he intercepted the side B right there, and now I think we have to see Rel try to do things like air dodge, perhaps, or just save that side B, recover low.
Okay, no big punish, unable to get back and recollect before punishing that side B. So Rel Wood now losing stage control. Save, going to get that fall through the platform answer. Now he's looking again for the Pyra down air, and it's just an answer from ledge. Jump from ledge side B. What else can you expect? It's Incineroar.
So at this point here, have to see Rel Wood land the big hit. He has to either get like a revenge stack or a side beat or something here to force Save all the way to edge. Because if you let Save nickel and dime you and play neutral, you're going to find yourself a kill percentage right quick.
Absolutely. Save is just playing a lot more patiently, a lot more safely, hoping that Rel Wood is going to show his hand a little bit too early again. And I mean, he's a punish-heavy character, but if he's if there's nothing to punish, then he can't do anything.
Look at this, like just running circles around this slow Incineroar, forcing him to toss out committal options and then punishing. This is exactly using that frame data that Aegis has. You just show the tier differential between the two.
And that's the thing, is like, I don't even know if we need to switch to Pyra at any point here. We just play Mythra the entire time. Now we're losing the stock because we just got a little bit greedy, wanted to take this kill, but at the same time, like, Mythra can just outpace this character the entire time. We are just looking for the kill because we want to finish it off.
Yeah, this is definitely Rel Wood's way back in this game. His catching Save being a little bit too greedy. Does manage to get the down air, but yeah, there's no way back to the game when you land that one. That is a very generous hitbox on that fight.
Oh yeah, I mean, let's be real. That down air can lead into two things, the up air and the up smash. I mean, those both being a viable option just means that alone, that tool in the down smash, or down air rather, is absolutely busted.
So Nerf, now we gotta ask here, after 2 losses in a row on this Incineroar, is it time for the counter?
I think so, but I mean, I don't know if Rel Wood thinks that it is time. I mean, I can tell he is thinking about it. But he won 2 games with it, and he lost 2 games with it. And I think just based on recency bias, I would swap off just because Save seems to have the answers now, but he's sticking with it.
All right, and
I believe
Bastion
it.
too. So this is one where you can use that really big platform. I talked a little bit about how good the up air is with Incineroar. It is a just murder to try to land against this character on that stage. Plus you can do things like platform drop side B, and that can cover quite a few of Pyramithra's tools.
Right, Rel Wood shaking out the hands a little bit, just making sure he is fresh and ready to go. We're back on Hollow Bastion. This is an interesting choice.
All right, getting a start and already Save, just using that speed to just completely run circles around Incin. So the man tried to go ahead and toss out a side B, and he was already across the stage by the time that started coming out.
Yep, still hanging on on ledge for a little bit longer than I would have expected. Yep, getting greedy again already with the dash attack. Save, got to figure something out. They're both hanging out on ledge for a long time.
Great snatch right there with the side B, catching Save, tossing out that air dodging.
Yep.
Oh, and then catching the side B, but could not quite land the fair.
Yeah, and obviously letting Save get a second side B quickly enough. Rel Wood unable to really finish his plate here just yet. The DBZ trade going to lead to another reset, but it's, oh my god, Save that almost gets the pickup here.
I think if Save went for the up air, that killed.
Yeah.
That was definitely one where the percentages were a little bit too high for the up smash, so a greedy option right there from Save.
Okay, we're going for the neutral win with Mythra, and then as soon as you get advantage state, back onto Pyra, gets the stock in quick succession. Very nice.
Textbook Aegis using the strengths of both characters to their fullest.
Uh-oh, but you went for the side B, didn't recognize that you needed that sword to up B.
Textbook Aegis.
Textbook
Using the
Aegis.
weakness of both characters to their fullest.
Oh my god, the duality of Aegis mains right now. Be like, wow, that was so smart. And then, oh, what the hell are you doing? All right, but we looking for something greedy. Again, that scoop into the up B, you really wanted all of that, but Rel Wood greedy as well. Looking for the forward smash.
Look at the punish game right here from Mythra. Solid options, and then forcing the edge trap opportunity. Yeah, they're both just waiting here, and then neither one of them gets to find a tilt below the edge.
Exactly, and honestly, it's like in those situations, those kind of like playing chicken situations, get up attack is going to be way more common.
Not quite going to connect with the side B, so right here, Save. Look at this, just not hitting a single button. This is exactly how you have to approach the match. You play outside of Incineroar's burst range, and then you react to his options as they start to come out. At that point, like, the character just doesn't have the speed to catch up with you.
Right, because if you're playing Mythra, you can actually press a button, then bait him into an approach, then press another button before he has time to think. But Pyra, you have to actually press one button, and then be like, okay, well, I actually have to commit to something here.
What if we both run forward and hold shield? Well, then I guess Incineroar
That would be nice, and we actually die for the we die for that. So, okay. Still got to get this this juggle on, and yep, the disengage. Rel Wood just bouncing off to the side of the stage, trying to get up and around Save, not getting in his sphere of influence.
Now just forcing Rel to try to go ahead and react to Save here, but instead, feels like Save hasn't been able to crack the code of when Rel is committing to these shield options. Look at him covering the landing perfectly. You know, one thing we haven't seen too much of yet is empty short hop. We have not seen any tomahawks whatsoever here from Save. So because of that, anytime he takes to the air, Rel immediately just shields and feels comfortable in that shield.
I would agree. And I mean, all of his short ops have been so predictable. Rel Wood is just waiting for the timing and then goes in with the side B. It's like so easy to hit those because Save is just short hopping the same way 5 or 6 times in a row. And all it takes is Rel Wood just get the right timing. It's like you're fighting a Dark Souls boss.
Just a matter of time before this man connects with one of those moves that sends Save off stage into a precarious position. But for now, this is what we need to see. We need to see neutral interactions going Save's favor. We need a bunch of them now that revenge is on deck.
Exactly, right? Because at 87%, you never know what's going to happen. Something could happen, and it could just clothesline you all the way across the stage, but still good DI, not going to really matter. The kill screen lets you DI very quickly, so it actually helps you a lot more. If you don't get the kill screen, you might have died.
In addition, I think that was only a neutral to clank to the revenge. I thought it was a stronger hitbox right there.
True.
Yeah, right.
All right. And these dash attacks, even then, Save on the rope, still going for dash attack. These unsafe options. He is so brave right now.
Only 2.5 minutes left of this game. I feel like this is This is the ultimate game of footsies right here.
This is not a timeout matchup.
This is not a timeout matchup, but this is one where Save literally doesn't have to commit because of the option on Nitra. But the second that he does, he might find himself in a very awkward spot.
Not the revenge late hit there. That's, well, that wasn't even late hit. That was actually just early. You just die. That's crazy. Okay, well, you know what? Good stuff to Rel Wood getting a 3-2 over Save. Finally squeaking out that last Game 5 win after a 2-game-in-a-row deficit.
Also, a couple Game 5s in a row. We've been seeing a lot of back and forth matches here so far at the Smashtag.
Right.
Now, y'all, if you have been enjoying the content, we're definitely going to have to ask you to go ahead and hit us up with that follow on social media because, you know, the Smashtag is here every single Monday starting around 7 p.m. and they stream the entire tournament. They have multiple streams running so that we can have recording set up so that the VODs are available on YouTube. If y'all are looking for an event to attend in Nova, definitely stop on by. And if not, if you're not in the area, definitely hit them up with a follow, and Twitch will go ahead and alert you the next time they're live.
Yeah, absolutely. And you should all tune in for the April 1st Smashtag Invitational. That's the first really, really big event that they've had here at this venue for Smash. I mean, it's obviously been a long time coming. We've been working really hard. Over 40 Smashtag weeks so far, and there's certainly more to come, but that Invitational is the big one. 12 of the top players that have been at this tournament series since its inception, and they'll all be duking it out. You'll have all of the players that you'll be seeing tonight in top 8 pretty much. I mean, there's a good amount of them. I mean, there are so many of them here tonight, plus Wadi, Slushy, and more. Definitely going to be an interesting one, so you should check that out on April 1st here at HGA Esports.
In addition, next week, actually, the winner of next week, if you haven't already qualified, you get that 12th spot. So if you're trying to go ahead and hang out and do an invitational here, go ahead and enter in next week on next Monday night.
Yeah, for sure. Top placing person who is not in contention already will get that last spot. So let's check it out. Slashy versus Alternis. This is sure to be an interesting one. Obviously, this is the winners finals that we've been all waiting for. And what two characters would we expect here other than Me Brawler and Little Mac? Woo!
Yeah, this is an odd local, that's for sure. This is one of those where it's like top tier. No, we on these jank here.
I mean, I feel like that's also MDVA as a whole. Like, I mean, if you get outside the wolf zone, like, yeah, you definitely find that low tiers and mid tiers seem to be running the show here sometimes.
Started right here. We're basically seeing exactly how this matchup is going to go. It's who can apply save pressure on shield, and that will allow some player to go ahead and seize control. There is no second side B right there, but cannot get the neutral air is Slashy, so Alternis gets back to stage for free, and look at these players whiff a little bit right there.
Yeah.
Specials flying wild.
Looked a bit unfortunate, that whiff too. Looked like it might have connected, and of course, not having KO punch at this point, a big hurt for Alternis. Still going to find the stock regardless. That up B is the aerial KO punch sometimes, I think.
That is disgusting. I mean, he died at like 60 to an up tilt up B.
That's
and
correct.
Then you saw Slashy like lean back and smile. It's like, yeah,
he knows.
I guess you get that.
He knows. And now Alternis with the one, again, I told you before, one of the worst recoveries in the game. Seems to be making it work, but on platform, you cannot escape.
Yeah, that was a bit of an awkward spot right there. I'm not sure if Alternis meant to get stuck on the platform because it felt like he ran onto the platform and then immediately just stood still for a second. Like, wait a minute.
Yep.
I've made a horrible mistake.
Okay. Jab, jab, jab fades back into big mash option. Yep, we get that. And then baiting out the dash attack as well. Now it looks like Alternis is no stranger to dealing with Slashy's options and still being aggressive in his recoveries. Not afraid to go back in and convert off of a stray hit.
You see how long that sliding forward tilt is too, by the way?
Yeah.
Tons of space with both those tilts. Can't get the down tilt into the side B, so instead settling just for a forward smash, and then another forward smash right here. Can I get a third forward smash? One more, please, Alternis.
I mean, we don't even need it right now. We've got the KO punch. We're going to let it rip on platform and still charging up that neutral B. Alternis doesn't even care what Slashy's doing. He's playing his own game and literally is just like,
please,
you know
kill
what?
with that.
Nothing
he
better.
killed with a Little Mac aerial.
No! He did it. He did the thing.
Is this man an air fighter? Apparently.
Okay.
Listen, somebody's going to go ahead and dock Doc's pay right here because he's just telling Mac lies.
How did this happen? Slashy looking as out of focus on the player cam as he is in his own brain. This man, he just got killed by a Little Mac aerial. Now, I think I've seen it all.
Oh god, yeah, this is gonna be like the curse of the lack of focus right here. We've
I'm
got to go ahead
serious.
and refrain from making puns right there. We got our allotted one. No more. It's like, guys, look like you lack a little bit of focus right there. You're starting to hit too many buttons. None of that. None of that.
Enhance. Enhance. But right now we've got to find our way through this recovery. Alternis just leaps on by, and Slashy just kind of lets it happen. Now, what? All of a sudden, all of that stage control that he was exerting before, where is it?
It just feels like percentages in this matchup seems to not matter too much.
Ooh.
Like, finally does manage to get the kill with the side hitbox of that down air is Slashy. But we've seen him die like 60 right there, and he very nearly died again. If he didn't get that clank, I feel like Slashy was going to exit stage right.
Alternis is getting these conversions out of trays that I just like, there's no way he should be able to act as quickly as he does. But Little Mac is like right back on his feet as soon as he gets knocked back down. I'm serious. Call this man Tub Thumper but Chumbawamba because he is absolutely getting back up again.
That is an old one, my friend.
Yes.
We are dating ourselves with
Yes,
that.
yes, we are. Yes, we are. Oh my God! But the up smash still connects, and 3-1 stock lead. What the hell happened?
Bad things.
Oh yeah.
But immediately, Alternis stands on the platform, up tilts 3 times in a row, and Slashy finally takes the bait, falls into one, and that's the only way to start the comeback.
Oh my God, that sliding. Oh my God, the slide up tilt. That's insane.
Get the down air though, so now Alternis does manage to get back to stage, trying to throw a couple of these haymakers, but instead gets caught in the suplex. KO punch is online though, so now this timer is finally gone. Like, that's the big thing. You have 3 seconds that you have to burn after that, and that suplex has such a long animation that I feel like it helps Slashy away.
Oh my God, hit him again. I mean, I'm serious. That was 2 in a row on platform. Alternis just not teching any of these landings. He just got caught by all of these things. The 3 side Bs. This man's got to get himself out of the command grab mix. This is not a Zangief show. Get him out of here.
Just go ahead and catch him with the up B, but a little bit wrong when it comes to the hitbox right there, and the percentage is not quite going to kill. Full rage here for Max, so just about anything will do it. But the shot put coming out, covering Alternis' air dodge. Great recognition right there by Slashy that Alternis has a limited slew of defensive options in those positions.
Slashy just kind of went on its hair, turned on the jets, I guess. Alternis now, well, I mean, got to figure out, go back to the drawing board. All of that mashing that you were doing on the shield is not working. Like, yeah, you're pressuring the shield, but then what? Slashy's just getting the right fading out jump option that he's just able to get around that extra pressure.
I definitely think we need to see some kind of a change of game plan here. It didn't feel as though, like, the match was reversed. Like, he definitely was still getting some of his nonsense.
Yeah.
But the problem really was that, like, yeah, you can go ahead and toss out as many forward smashes and then immediately fall up with the down tilts as you want. But Slash is just not getting hit with it. He's not falling to the fix immediately.
That's true. But, I mean, give one and take one. It looks like Alternis is already off to a great start. Very little damage on his part. And we're taking it to Small Battlefield, which is actually a good stage. It's not as good as Battlefield for Alternis, which is probably why I would imagine Slashy probably banned it. But Alternis, knowing that this is a great stage for him, the platform conversions are endless. And losing KO Punch is going to hurt, but he's still got plenty of options here at 100% plus.
Forward tilt safe on shield right there, so Slashy just has to jump away. He's trying to use some aerial mobility right there, but neither one of them can go ahead and connect with anything, getting stuck on that platform a wee bit, perhaps. The neutral air, sweet spot Nair, actually going to do it. That's crazy.
I mean, that Nair can actually do so much for you, but apparently it can't really save you here on stage. Slashy going to get killed on that looked like an up smash trade.
Off stage with the suplex right there, running off stage with the down air, not going to connect, nor is the neutral air, so that's going to allow Alternis to get that rapid jab and trying to chase him down. But Slashy very wise to jump away as he understands what Alternis is trying to do to shark his landings.
Right. Speaking of sharking landings, Alternis not going to let Slashy do that. He is looking for something here, going to get the right DI on that Thrupper as well. And now scoops up, doesn't even get the full hits. He still gets a finisher. That was the most janky up B I've seen from Little Mac in my life.
Not even the up B. I'm stunned about the up tilt.
Yeah, all of
literally
it.
underneath the platform. He jumped into Little Mac and got picked up with that up tilt. That entire sequence was some Looney Tunes nonsense.
That was like 2 hits and you're dead, and the up B didn't even fully connect. It was just, it's not the multi-hit that you expect. That's so weird. Okay. Oh, he's dead! No, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's not
I
dead.
think he might actually be. No, not actually walking
he went
all
for
the way
that.
across. Yeah,
He
he,
went
just
for
went for
damage.
full damage. I'm surprised we didn't get like the fully charged neutral beam instead.
Yeah, with fully charged neutral beam at like mid-stage, I don't think it would have done it. On edge, it would have been close. Not that it matters.
So stunning.
Dead.
Just do it again.
Yeah,
One
he got scooped
more
again.
time.
I'm serious. I saw him get caught again. He's just dead. You got to get way the hell away from Little Mac if you want to survive that. You got to get so far away from him that you are not even close to the platform that he's on. 10-foot distance.
Yeah, I mean, those broad platforms on small battlefields
That's why
seem to
he's-
be absolutely something that Alternis could turn to his favor. Slashy just didn't have an answer to it.
Because think about it, like a lot of players, they think, okay, I've got to go back to ledge. That's a typical, like if I go back to ledge, or at least right above the ledge, maybe I'm safe. But the platform positioning of small battlefield lends itself to Alternis so well because he overhangs that platform and he scoops up outwards. So he's literally able to cover where you think the ledge is, where you think your safe spot is, he's covering it. He's not going to let you get where you think you got to go.
Oh my god, this is just absolutely miserable on some of these stages here. It feels like, correct me if I'm wrong here, that this is too far, a bridge too far. It feels like Mac is pretty good on the stage list. Like, there aren't really a lot of counter picks that you can just take him to and just be like, oh yeah,
I think
Mac is
Kalos is probably good, right?
It might be the best one left.
I think Kalos is probably the safest bet. And I know that it's not great. It's not terrible for Brawler, but it's not great. But I mean, I would say that's a better pick than Smashville. Why are we taking it to a smaller stage where Little Mac is just going to run all over us?
And then he's going to sit underneath the platform and up tilt and dare you to
That's what I'm
do something.
saying.
Or sit on the platform and up tilt and dare you to jump in.
Dead. Oh no, he was waiting. He charged that hoping that Slashy would have enough time to pull up shield again so we could get another break. I know exactly what he's thinking.
Great dash attack right there, catching
Oh my
that
god.
hitbox. KO punch going to come out? No, great back air. It feels like that tool is one that Slashy's been playing around perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing a good job of at least invalidating the KO punch, right? Like, he hit him twice, didn't actually lose it afterwards, but still, a third one was going to be enough. But he's dying to every other conventional option in the book, and Alternis is just not letting up on the gas.
But up smash, it finds Alternis attempt to come back from edge, so we are basically dead even right here. Rapid jab. Oh, he drop shield one little frame too early.
And it doesn't even matter now. He's got so much pressure on the shield. He's got to go for spot dodges. He lets up the
tried
shield
for parry.
again. Now this might actually kill him.
Barely not going to do it. Okay,
That
now you're dead.
is going to
Now you're
hurt.
dead. No, he didn't actually touch the stage, so definitely not getting a double jump back.
Was he just too high?
Body block.
Body block.
Yeah, Little Mac was standing at edge and charging a smash attack. She couldn't push.
I love this game. Oh my god, wait. No, he could have just KO punched him. But
yeah, that was a down tilt KO punch. 100%.
That was a down tilt KO punch right there if I've ever seen one. But hey, it's whatever.
Oh, great weight right there, though. So Slashy's starting to pull this one back. And after that shaky stock, we're actually even here in our last one.
I mean, you've seen it before. He's just going to go for that again if he knows it could potentially either pressure, break the shield, or hit for a lot of damage.
Has to expend his double jump through the air dodge back on the platform for Alternis. Now both of them trying to go ahead and use their options to exploit this platform. Up tilts and up airs abound.
You're just trying to beat Little Mac in his own game, and he's got some of the fastest ground speed in the business.
Second fastest in the game, right behind Sonic.
Yep. And now you're going to need
missed
some
the
of that
tech.
if you want to compete. You got to deal with that down smash on ledge. Going to threaten so much. KO punch though left, and that is going to be a vulnerable Little Mac, prime for the taking. Slashy brings us to a game 5, and there might just be some fight left in this dog.
All right. So it didn't work, but I love what Alternis did there.
Yep.
He rolled through on Slashy, knew that Slashy was going to spot dodge, and then had the punish ready in the KO punch. The execution was just ever so slightly off. He got the read, but if you don't execute, then you don't get the dub.
Yeah,
so we are on to another game 5 nerf, 3 in a row.
I know, we're definitely on a roll here, but this is all going to come down to a Game 5 on Hollow Bastion. It feels like the second Game 5 on Hollow Bastion, too. This seems to be setting the stage for quite a mini epic battle. Now we've got Slashy trying to survive here on ledge already, even at 40%. It seems like he is desperate.
He's really using these like short hops very, very well to try to approach Alternis from aerial angles that he cannot cover without hard committing.
It picks him up with the down tilt, gets that side B conversion, and now the fade away with the flip kick actually lets Slashy win neutral for a half second. Now can he get this conversion? No, the tech chase actually fails.
Up tilt, not quite going to connect. The forward smash will, though. Keeping that KO punch in the back pocket here is Alternis, and not getting knocked into tumble, the counter. So this is definitely kill percent right here.
All right, very close to a potential stock here, and he is going to get it. It's low ceilings on Hollow Bastion. You got to be careful. That's going to send you straight to the grave.
And the first KO punch we see is on game 5 to establish a full stock lead right here. Does manage to get the thrupper, so there's only one stock, no extra credit for Alternis. This is how Slashy manages to make his way back in the game. He just cannot allow Little Mac to get one of those big openings because every single hit this character does is a 1-2 punch that leads to 40%.
Yeah, and this is really the Alternis check chase versus the Slashy juggle. Who is going to maximize their advantage states? Is Alternis going to get all of the hard reads that he needs in order to outplay Slashy, or is Slashy just going to be able to juggle his way to victory? He can actually get so much here off of these advantage states. Both of them looking for something here, and it's the spike. Doesn't tech it, doesn't know. Who would know? Who would?
The greediest KO punch of all time carries Alternis off stage and perhaps into the loser's bracket right here as Slashy gets a second lease on life.
All right, but it's only one stock between these two, and loss and victory.
Top put is out, but uses the up B, the rubber to go ahead and disrupt that shield option. Double jumps over the up smash, and Alternis, he's in his happy spot, center stage, up tilting, please.
Yeah.
I dare you to approach me.
Up B, no. We get the conversion, but no connection. Neither of them get the big finisher that they're looking for, and we're still fishing for the right answer. Now it's just Slashy trying to cover himself back. He gets the hit, but it's no shot that Slashy just gets fought up, and then yep, Alternis runs up the F tilt.
Slashy thought that shot put was going to be safe on hit, but unfortunately, he had the slow standard get up that allowed Alternis to get that sliding forward tilt for the hard punish. And that was one heck of a game 5.
Honestly, it felt like Alternis had less end lag being hit by the shot put than Slashy, who threw the shot put.
It almost felt like it was not safe on hit, but I think that the reason why was purely because of that slow standard get up. After you're above a certain percent, after you're above 100 or so, your standard get up is a little bit slower, so it's a lot easier to punish. So right there, stuck in lag was Slashy, and Alternis not going to let that one go.
No, that's true. Good stuff, though. Alternis sending Slashy down to the loser side, but not out of this yet. He is going to be awaiting the winner of a couple of sets, it looks like. We do have, I believe, Knuck and Rel Wood fighting off stream. That is a loser's quarters for loser gets 5th. That is happening right now. Knuck and Wood, it's been 16, 17 minutes now. I can only imagine how that is going. But Luka and Nosferatu is going to be here on stream next. That will determine who faces off against the winner of that set, Knuck versus Rel Wood.
All right, so I got to ask, Knuck versus Rel Wood, are they doing the Game & Watch Ditto?
I hope not. I pray.
I hope that's why they're off stream.
I don't think I've seen Rel Wood go for the... I've seen him play Knuck before, and I don't think I've seen him go for the Ditto.
Incineroar Game & Watch sounds miserable, though. So maybe it's Hero?
Yeah, I would agree. No, maybe. Maybe. The thing is, the bucket can be really a detriment for a lot of the menu options, so I really would be a little bit sus of it. Also, side B.
True, but Acceleratl and buffs, though.
Yeah,
be good.
Acceleratl, I mean, the buffs alone make him better than most characters, but, you know, you got to fish for him.
Hold on a minute here. We have NOS pulling out the Falco.
Wait, is NOS? This is not Nosferatu. This can't be, right? Oh, okay. I got you. Makes sense.
Okay, so a bit of a curveball right here, but Falco versus Bayo, an interesting matchup right here. This is one that a lot of Falco mates I've heard complain about because switch time on a character that relies on multi-hits to kill.
Yeah.
In addition, Falco recovery a little bit linear. So it's relatively easy for Bayo to go ahead and intercept that with things like the lingering neutral there. Just don't miss, then you get spiked by the side.
Still, these are both characters that have cutscene combos, and they will be quite a long time in advantage state before one of the other figures out the right escape options, the combo breakers necessary. We'll have to see if these side Bs back to ledge are going to be punished by Luka. That's the real test. Is like, can you punish the spacey side B back? That's the test.
Oh, I love the laser right there just to disrupt whatever the heck Luka was trying to do, but instead gets the forward throw at that kill percent right there. Falco, a character that is deceptively light.
Okay, tried to go back in, saw an opportunity with that Falco Phantasm, but now it's one side B for another. Luka going to get quite a lot of damage off of this one, and following up the platform, a parry, but still back in the mix. And
oh my god, what a call out with that forward smash. Great option right there from Luka. You always love to see it. When a combo character stops and does nothing in the middle of their combo, you know they're cooking something crazy.
Exactly, especially if they know that you're looking for one of those escape options, the air dodge, the jump. They want you to burn those resources, and they're just waiting for the opportunity to take that stock.
Both characters just tapping each other's shields like, please, let me have my combo starter. I need to
like,
start this
come
game.
on, you know you want to see what I'm cooking. But still, we are very close. Yep, one little, okay, the blaster into the side B. I'm okay, I like it. A little neutral.
I'm stunned that that back air didn't hit right there, because that might have killed. That is a big opportunity that...
You said it yourself, she's a thin lady.
Oh, goes to the double jump, but deciding to go for the double jump instead of the IDJ right there meant that it was a little bit too slow, and that allowed that frame one air dodge in the witch twist. Bats within to come out.
Yeah, again,
that's
an execution thing, right? It's like you got to have the tight timing, especially on a character like this who has an air dodge that does what it does, that just gets you out of jail for free, allows you to reposition so effectively. It's just not worth it.
Falco's doing the IDJs are like, it's a necessary tech for this guy.
Just
okay, catching the jump out of shield, recognizing that Falco does in fact prefer the air. And the second that he decides to go ahead and hit a jump in that spot, Luka got the left hook for him. 2
for 2 on those big call-out F smashes. Luka is a little uncharacteristic, not something I would expect. A lot of Bayonettas, they try to play it safe, play it cool. They try to keep that card close to the chest, and Luka's just letting it rip. I appreciate that. That's a bit different.
We dig seeing aggressive options out of a character typically known for more patient gameplay and defensive acumen.
Yeah. Kalos is the counter pick. What do you think about this one?
Yeah, this is kind of odd. I mean, blast zones on this are quite large, so you're able to really manipulate that a lot as Bayo. And Falco on the other side, yeah, if you get an up tilt on these platforms, the character's dying super early, but that is a
tall order.
Yeah.
Right now you're not hitting them.
That's difficult. This
Especially
is not
with the coverage. Like the coverage that Bayonetta is exerting on these platforms, I think, and can exert even further, I think it's going to be a major issue. And right now we are looking like there's a lot of pressure on this shield, and going to hang out all that way, knowing that it's a multi-hit, but still not pulling the trigger on a punish.
Yeah, I don't know what you actually punish right there. You could try to go ahead and clank with something like an up B, but
I'd say like fade back, turn around, up smash.
I think the up smash would have clanked with the hitbox of the.
Oh, yeah, that's possible.
Just needs to go ahead and get this kill, and this has always been Bayo's weakness. The kill options are very linear. It's basically forward air and back, or forward throw and back air.
Makes sense. Oh, a little bit of the gun damage as well. One hit, and then you try to go for the big call out, and looking for the reaction of the opponent as well, but just not getting anything.
Yeah, exactly. That's definitely one of those spots where just like, okay, that didn't work. What's the next one? So now both characters just in neutral a little bit right here. Bayo trying to get something like that. Rapid jab, which can also threaten the kill. But this is where Falco is at his strongest. He can actually zone pretty strong. And if you have to jump into a Falco for the air or an up tilt, well, good luck.
Good recognition that Luka was going to tech that and almost had the right idea looking for the tomahawk grab as well, but no conversion. NOS just ends up going for a reset, and now it's an edge guard that could make a difference, but I don't know, Luka getting these grabs too means that NOS is hanging out for, in shield for perhaps too long.
This is the problem with Bayo. If you don't get these kills, then you find yourself in a spot where your deficit just starts to widen. Like at this point, you still have to toss out those linear options, and so far, NOS has been doing a really good job at avoiding the obvious haymakers. You're not going to get hit by that forward throw, or you are in this spot.
Yeah, I mean, when you neutral get up on ledge, I mean, that unfortunately is kind of going to happen. Luka is looking for that. That's a very smart option for any character with a kill throw that's a forward throw, right? You're always waiting for that neutral get up shield.
One thing that I saw, I think it was Tilde say relatively recently, was that Falco, hold on for a second as we wait to see if Falco's going to survive. Okay, he will. Falco side B is actually one of the best dash attacks in the game.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those combo extenders that you can get so much off of it. And we've seen NOS go for it a couple times, but so far it's been swinging and missing more often than not.
Of course, it acts very much like a dash attack. I saw that take. It does make a lot of sense, and now these multi-hits are only going to lead to your demise. Got to be very careful about when you use those in an aggressive way, especially here on the platform. That's where I find Luka is really looking for those big pickups.
Suddenly, this is an easy game. After that big lead that NOS opened up, we are one hit away from being tied.
Right. Wall jump allowing Luka a little bit more freedom in recovery as well.
I love these down air conversions. The problem is that we haven't seen the reaction to the tech options here from Luka to actually allow some kind of an extension here. It's been more often that he gets the down air and then Luka gets the punish because he goes for something crazy.
Well, it's interesting. Bayonetta actually has a very, very long roll range. So she actually rolls very far, so it's very hard. You don't really get the freedom to kind of choose a catch-all option or coverage option.
That actually that was such a sick pickup by Luka.
That's crazy.
That was true. I don't think it was anything NOS could do. That was like the late hit, the last hit right there of the field kick.
Oh my god,
that
looked crazy.
Really nice.
That looked really nice. Okay.
The recognition right there to immediately get that instant turnaround back air. If that was a very tight window to make that true, and Luka did not miss it. What a comeback game too.
All right, we got a game now. I mean, Luka was looking a little tight there, but NOS ended up kind of giving it up there.
Yeah, I definitely felt like the game was his to win with a full stock and a half advantage, and just got caught out once many times, lost to neutral, and if you're Falco, there's no excuse for that.
Yeah,
outside them lasers, play a little bit more campy. Outside that side, that disjointed down B.
Honestly.
Now you do not need to feel pressure to go in this match.
Yep. And now we have the lead. Now you can kind of hang out. And, yeah, this is the part where you can play Falco with a lead. And that's what I want to see, right? Playing the patient stuff, but still hoping that Luka overextends. So far, it's going to get interesting. This advantage state looking pretty good.
Like, Falco's definitely one of those characters where he has the buttons where a lot of Falco mains want to go in. They want to apply safe shield pressure, but sometimes the optimal thing to do is to fire the guns, open your opponent up, force them in, and then react to what they do, and then anti-air. Backer going to go ahead and claim that stock. Speaking of anti-airs, Luka's using those long, lanky legs of Bayonetta to ensure that Falco in a little bit of a no-fly zone when he's got his back turned to him.
Definitely, and now looking for another edge guard.
That was a great angle.
Great angle on that. Yeah, love that, and still able to get back reset. Trying to fire some blasters just to bait Bayonetta into one of those aerial options. That's where you know Falco gets the superiority. You get that big pickup, and that's a down air spike to get the stock.
Oh my god, Falco down air, name and better move in Smash history. I feel like this has always been just something that you always want to watch this character try to hit. NOS has already been using it pretty well in his combos, so I love seeing him actually use it for ledge punishes too.
Oh yeah. Once you get to see a good Falco cooking, really feels like this character has got some sauce.
Iconic, for sure.
Yeah.
Still the pickup again with a back air. I'm stunned that didn't finish the stock.
We are at least living, though. I mean, gets that jump, and now we've got to be careful here because of, quick option if you are too greedy and too nervous about Bayonetta getting up in your space. She's just going to wait for you to throw out a move and then do so.
I'm stunned we're seeing less like up tilts to punish these landing areas. It feels like Luka has been kind of pressuring NOS' shield for free. And I don't like seeing it. I feel like if you're Falco, you have to go ahead and have the preemptive up tilts ready, or the preemptive up smashes too. That is a move that has invulnerable NOS.
That's true. And then even at the high percent, looking for something else, not able to get the pickup, and the rage probably didn't help them there. Ended up losing the stock quickly. Now we've got another pickup, and this could be a quick 40 to 50% if you're not careful.
All that came from NOS being over-aggressive too. Like he tossed out, he just jumped at Bayonetta, and Bayonetta was like, okay, I got a side B. What do you think about it?
There it is again. Hits that big call-out forward smash, and we hadn't seen it since game 1, and we get it again. Full circle. Luka takes the set.
In a dominant fashion as well. It felt like there were some tools in Falco's kit that NOS was using really well, but in neutral, it felt like Luka always had the upper hand.
Makes sense. And that was not a game 5.
Oh, first 3-0.
the first one that we've really had. That was very, very impressive on Luka's part. Definitely putting a stake in that one. Going to move on to loser sems, and it looks like he'll be facing off against Knuck, who is the 3-0 victor of that set against Rel Wood.
So
That's interesting.
in the interim, why don't we go ahead and pull up chat and give a shout out to all the folks that have been hanging around here. So thank you all so much for sticking with us here. I hope you have been enjoying the content. If so, let us know. We basically got chat pulled up on a computer monitor over here, so we are more than happy to go ahead and see a lot of folks hanging around and watching the matches. If there's anything specific questions-wise that you've got, we are trying to keep an open eye on that. So definitely ask away as well. And if you have a moment here in between these matches, what I need you to do is bookmark April 1st on your calendars, because that's when we've got the Smashtag Invitational coming up. 12 of our region's top players, 12 of the players that have been performing the best on the Smashtag PR this year, coming out to put on a show along with a great roster of some of our region's best casters and a couple of special guests.
Definitely. I mean, we do have so many of those players. It's 11 plus the 12th that will be decided on next week's bracket. That's the last chance qualifier for the 12th position. Very much sought after. And maybe you'll see some of these players here looking for their spot later on. Knuck will already be there, but perhaps we'll see his opponent here, Luka, take on that throne next week. Right now, he's definitely looking pretty good in losers semis here.
So, hear me out on this one. I feel like both of these characters kind of do the same thing. I feel like Game & Watch, basically, he wants to punish you out of shield with his up B, which leads into a ton of combos. And then he wants to go ahead and get edge guards and save shield coverage. Luka trying to do the same thing with the double witch twist into a solid combo off the top. Actually able to get that stock early, though. That is the difference between these two characters.
Okay.
While Knuck can be more consistent, Luka can be significantly more explosive, intercepting his opponent by following him all the way to the top of the double witch twist.
Here's the difference between these two characters. Yeah, they both are kind of combo heavy. They're both kind of light. But, I mean, Knuck knows that his character still has, like, single hit, couple hit combos. They're not really true. Luka is like forced into these multi-hit, big string, carry you from one side of the stage to the other stretcher combos. And that seems to be working on a character even with a frame 2 option, by the way.
That would be certainly a terrifying option right there, getting the still confirm the neutral air into that forward tilt, taking that stock right there. It's not really allowing Luka to run away with this game so far.
Yeah, I know, and now we've got just another side B trying to get yourself back in the fight, and then grab range not even close enough to help you there, buddy. Still a couple of these up Bs out of shield is still giving Knuck the way back in so far.
Now trying to apply some safety pressure with those tilts, but not quite working out. And again, you got the one. This is Knuck's game to lose. Sakurai has spoken.
I mean, yeah, Knuck throwing out these ones, but like it's always when he's not actually in danger of hitting that one. So I actually think that's a good sign. He's like recognizing, okay, I'm going to hit a 1. I'm going to throw it out over here, use that option. Then I'll have my 9 ready next time.
Yeah, so that's actually, it's definitely a legit tactic. A lot of Game & Watches will tell you about that. You can't get the same number twice.
Exactly.
So you just pull it out and just make it so that you have
Now you have a 1 in
in
8 chance of getting the right option. All right, trying to get some of those guns, but Knuck doing the right thing, going high, looking for a fast fall landing nair into forward tilt. That's the classic kind of bait and switch. Makes you think it's your turn to play the game, makes you want to drop shield. Then you get hit by the chair. And now Luka at 115 gets hit by the chair.
You called it out, and they're perfectly recognized what the option is for Game & Watch.
What can you do? And we've got another last chance for these two here. And it's going to be, yep, an interesting one.
Right now, after that early stock where Knuck basically died at like 20, it feels like this has been a relatively even game, and that doesn't really speak particularly well for Luka here. Typically, you see this being a player where once he gets a lead, he establishes dominance in neutral.
Ooh, actually,
too bad that's invuln.
That's
you can't
insane.
punish that. Yeah, it's got like a solid 10 frames of invuln, so that's got extended by the witch time.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like witch time just extends the frames that are already there. It doesn't make you only invulnerable for the time that you normally would be. It still makes it 10 times longer.
And look at that bacon setting, basically forcing the standard get up and basically putting up that timing perfectly for the rapid jab.
Oh, okay. Now I like the call out on the jump out of the chef. Luka knowing that Knuck's going to be going for that jump option and then catching it with the ABK. Still dash attack?
Great option right there, recognizing that Knuck likes to land with that key and doing it again and calling out the spot dodge this time. The patience from Luka, recognizing Knuck's patterns and punishing with aplomb.
Good stuff. Luka doing a great job of cleaning house here tonight against some of the most prominent players that Smashtag has had in its history.
I feel like Luka's definitely been one of those players that's been looking for that breakout event.
Yeah.
Like Luka has made a couple really good runs at tentative. I think placing as high as third.
Okay.
But the problem always seems to be that something will go wrong. There will be an unfortunate SD. There'll be that he runs into a bracket demon or a horrible matchup. We always need to see. Luka's always also made the runs from losers bracket.
Okay.
I've seen Luka get knocked out winners round 2 and then take 5th in Xanadu.
Okay.
So, I mean, this could very well be the match. This could be the night where Luka takes that run all the way from an early visit to losers to the top of bracket.
Makes sense. And already trying to play the patient game. Going for the ABK out of the jab, but you're back into the jab now here on ledge, and a cross-up leads to an advantage state. Knuck not going to let that slide. Now they're both just trading blows. It seems so back and forth already.
Yep, this is back to the neutral, but here's the problem. You can go ahead and toss out that heel slide. It's a great combo starter, but Game & Watch up B, a great punish tool and a great combo starter. It does it all.
Exactly. Even then,
Even
if you whip it, finally you get some damage, right?
The problem really is just like Knuck's landing options have been really predictable when he's out of disadvantage. He just wants to key down to the ground, and look at that. Luka waits on it, and then immediately gets the punish.
Right, and forcing out that bucket, making Knuck have to go low so that he forces himself to use that up B. And you have all that time to reposition, get behind him, then charge that forward smash, let it rip.
Yeah, you get time to read a book at that point.
Exactly.
And any time when you get
and
that,
it's War and Peace at that point. You're just like, war. We're not talking about like the Cat in the Hat.
No, you pulling out that Tolstoy.
Oh, hits him with the big trick shot bacon.
Oh, it's so unfortunate. So Luka, like you saw, Luka started charging guns right there. Got stuck in the neutral because of the hold buffer system.
Oh, that's true.
But because it's Bayonetta, you can recover from any.
You can.
He almost had something cool happening, but
not a death sentence though.
No.
Okay, and look at all this rage. Gonna hurt Bayonetta, but we're still gonna get to this.
You're dead. You were actually dead off the top from that. Oh my God, Luka! What a string! Using that rage to its fullest advantage and taking Knuck off the top.
That's insane. That's insane. Do it again? He's gonna do it again. Do it again?
He tried. He tried right there with a call out on that up B.
Knuck is so like get away from me right now.
This man is hitting every button on that controller. It's like I just do not want to deal with it.
Yeah, literally, give me whatever hitbox will deal with this. And so far, you are not finding the right answer. Caught on the platform, no tech. Still caught all these ways. There's no way he picked it back up. Off the up B, he still gets it. Luka is now up 2-0 on Knuck. This is something else.
And also punishing the up B 2 or 3 times in a row we saw this set so far. It feels as though Knuck's panic option is, well, the Game & Watch option of, hey, my up B is phenomenal. But Luka is a different beast. Bayo can chase you to the skies, and you're not a character that has a really good fastfall option. All Knuck can really do is toss out a key and pray. And 2 or 3 times in a row, we've seen that does not work when Luka positions his up B appropriately.
Yeah, this is, I guess, now that I'm thinking about it, it's the same thing that like Bayonetta has when she's fighting Sonic. It's like a lot of the times Sonic will go for that like up B up air, right? And a lot of times if you miss that, then you're sitting duck. And I've seen Bayonettas take them to town for that. Not literally town. We're in town right now, but like not that. We're taking them crazy.
The cleaners.
Yeah, take them to the cleaners. Exactly.
I mean, Knuck might need a visit to the cleaners after this one because Luka's gameplay so far has been positively filthy. It feels as though this is a stage, though, with the high ceilings where he's basically saying, hey, if you can't pick me off the top here, then maybe I get a chance to scrap.
One would hope, and yet still one hit away from potential death, and you are now caught up in it. It's turtle soup on the menu. Luka now going to be able to have to come back from this bigger deficit than before.
So, one thing that I kind of like to see, actually, from Knuck is I think he might have done it there purposefully, is that up B does a pretty big wing box. So if Bayo, if Bayo tries to just go ahead and do an up B, if you do yours right at the same time, it'll usually push Bayo away. So even if it doesn't hit her, it makes it that it interrupts her combo.
Wow. Not getting
there
that
it is again.
Smash there. Yep.
So that time it worked. He actually did the up B into a spot where he knew he wasn't going to get killed, and it pushed Bayo away.
I see. Good timing on that one. Now could be the answer. Got to be a much-needed answer, but the ever-present, we haven't seen it very much, but down smash, forward smash. That's something Knuck hasn't really brought out in this set yet.
Hasn't really had the opportunity. It feels like this is a matchup where it's more air-to-air.
It's an air, yeah, it is an aerial fight, you're right.
These two are air fighters, in fact. Okay, God does not want Knuck to win. He's got a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, this is not great RNG for Knuck so far, but not that it really matters. He's still got a chance.
Game & Watch special, toss out Smashtag into immediately buffer any option.
True. I mean,
you thought that I had landing lag here. Oh my God, the intercept with the turtle again. A 3-stock statement win from Knuck.
Just a classic 3-stock after getting down 0-2. Just as one does. You know what? We just play a different game. Game & Watch on Town and City, I suppose, is the one to blame.
That stage is one where the turtle becomes a legitimate kill option, and it gives Game & Watch a new dimension to his gameplay against this character in Bayonetta that he just doesn't have on other stages, because you can't really kill off the side that early in this matchup unless you're on the stage. But apparently Luka says, you know what, it wasn't the stage, it was my gameplay, and I can do better.
Oh, well, what I was going to say is up tilt back air is definitely a force to be reckoned with on this stage as well from Bayonetta. Right, that back air alone is already a bit of a necessary kill option for Bayonetta already. Now you're able to realize that potential could be really nice.
Oh, actually uses the bats within to get out of that attempted up B into the up air, so dodging a ton of damage right there was Luka.
Uh-oh.
Got the pickup right here.
Tough.
Not going to actually expend the up B right there. Good patience.
Yeah, we love the damage anyway. 80% means that Knuck is going to have to be careful. He is on notice right now.
Oh, a little bit too... Boop. Like, it felt like if Knuck charged that, he could have easily gotten the kill, but instead released the Smashtag a little too early. Did not react.
Ooh.
Yeah, speaking of charging the Smashtag, though. So
I mean,
ROC lag punish was that?
It worked against the grab whiff, right? Like the grab kind of extended the hurt box a little bit and allowed the up smash to really work. I think if Luka hadn't been going for the grab, might have been on him to just get the punish, but he kind of let it go and Knuck pulled the trigger.
Not going to kill off the top that time. Is Knuck again keeping that up B in his back pocket, but instead falls into another combo, after which time he did up B that time, but the up air still not enough, as this stage showing one of the problems that Bayo has is the lack of kill power, unable to carry off the top at 100% against characters lightest game damage.
Yeah, but hey, you know, at least we're able to get the big out-of-shield punish. Now you're looking for more, but a reset into a turtle. We'll get something else. Knuck fighting for an advantage here, but nothing to speak of yes far.
Great spacing right there from Luka, just putting himself in a spot where you know you're not going to get hit by that key, and you can challenge relatively safely with the back air. I think the worst thing that would have happened there was a trade.
Yep, but we are doing the right coverage options, throwing out the bomb, and then baiting out that roll in, knowing exactly what you got to do, and then get the spacing as well. Now you get the drag down, but doesn't actually come to fruition.
This is... Knuck is really mixing up his pressure options right here, because Luka has like 2 or 3 times in a row been flipped by things that he's so far avoided. Smash to the immediate up tilt, but great job.
1, 2, 3, because he's going to get a 4 next. There's only one way this ends. He's going to need the apples in order to save himself here.
Potentially at this point. I mean, that means that the 9 is a long way away if we are going sequential order right here. Check the switch for a mod.
Just do it in quick succession. Go off stage and start doing it. Oh, doesn't actually cut out the hitbox, invalidating the bomb. Obviously, missing that credit card right now.
Oh yeah, that is definitely a big change in Game & Watch, and not necessarily for the better.
I know, he's missing. His credit score is so bad right now.
This man's gonna go ahead and give Fico a call.
Exactly. Oh, but we've got another down smash on shield, going relatively unpunished. Still waiting for something. Come on, punish him here. At
this point, I'd like to see Knuck do a little bit more like neutral air into grab, because it just feels like he's every single time doing.
Always going for the chair.
Yeah.
Always going for F tilt. Yeah. But this won't do it, right?
It might actually. Yeah, off the top though, because Game & Watch is just so light.
Cool.
Knuck unable to DI that one, and finally Luka able to get the pick off that kills off the top to take that one 3-1.
Jeez. Okay. I mean, even at that low percent with not that much rage, I guess we just die. We just lose. And Bayonetta still is that character.
Still Bayonetta.
Still Bayonetta.
I mean,
things never change.
I am terrified after what I saw Lima do recently.
Yeah.
past few tournaments. Like, I genuinely have been. I've been on the Bayo isn't bad forever train.
Really?
I've been thinking of this character's high mid tier at worst. Like, this is a threat on the level of like that Incineroar that we saw SkyJ do.
See, every time I say Bayonetta is bad, it's always with a little bit of like hope in my voice. Like, she's bad,
Bayonetta's bad, Copium.
right?
No, this character has
Right?
like it has weaknesses, but the fact is it has so many polarizing matchups that it just dominates. Like Aegis Bayo is pretty good for Bayo. Because what do they actually do off stage? Plus,
Yeah.
you have Foresight, I have Witch Time.
That's true. Well, it is what it is. Bayonetta still going to be running her way through our bracket tonight. Not out of this just yet. Now faces off against Slashy in losers finals. Only two, potentially 3 sets left to go.
So yeah, Slashy are you familiar with the record between these two?
The record between Slashy and Luka?
Yeah, I can't remember the last time that they've played. So this is a
Let me pull up the Forbidden website.
exactly. That is still somehow getting updated.
Yep. I'm
Praise be.
well.
So
Someone's
yeah,
got to do it.
While we go ahead and have Nerf do that little bit of research, just go ahead and pause for station identification. If this is the first time that you've stopped by, well, thank you very much for doing so. This is Smashtag over at #Arena. We are here every Monday starting at 7 p.m. We've got a big monthly / invitational coming up April 1st. We'd appreciate it if you go ahead and tune in. And on that side, I think I have shield for quite enough. No, internet connection just not working.
No, we're still waiting. I'm still waiting. Slashy. I see him. There he is. We'll find out.
We'll find out later. We'll find out halfway in between games.
Yep.
All right, so let's get into it here. Slashy versus Luka into losers finals here. Best of 5. And Nerf, who you got in this matchup? What do you think about these two characters?
Well, I just talked about how Bayonetta was bad. So I'm hoping that stays true. I'm hoping that B-Brawler wins this.
But is
hope.
B-Brawler good, though?
I mean, no, I definitely think Meat Brawler is like high mid-tier. Bayonetta probably the same. I think like in terms of like where they are on the tier list, yeah, I mean they're probably.
All right, so you're not on that
close.
B-Brawler secretly a top tier.
No, I'm
right.
not. No,
Okay,
I'm not
good,
an
good.
Sammer. Sorry.
Good. Not a me apologist.
No, not for any of them.
All right, we got
So
the back
they
here
should
wall
apologize.
set up right at edge. Not quite going to work out. Both players have the same thing on the mind. Just needs to go ahead and land that combo / kill move here in the corner. Instead, Bayo trying to get the up tilt in the back here. Not going to work out instead. Running away. Can roll caught out by that dash grab here. Slashy doing a good job with these shot puts. Just trying to go ahead and get some kind of a trade and gets it at edge. Solid first stock here from Slashy. Players showing us already what the game plan is going to be in this matchup. Who can get the air-to-air to start working? And so far, this Brawler's had a bit of an advantage.
All right, well, we are at least getting a couple of the shot puts, trying to cover the ledge a little bit appropriately, but now the spacing is a little bit lackluster. He looks like he's baiting out one of these out-of-shield options from Luka, but is still getting caught up in the witch twist. That's not looking good.
Got the roll.
Had the
He
roll
called
read.
it out, too. That's so unfortunate. Instead, gets the up air and the thropper very nearly killing off the top dash attack. Not going to finish it either. And Witch times through the shot put, but not the second one. So far, a lot of Bayo's resources starting to be expended here. I don't think we have any jumps left, but finally does manage to slink back to stage.
Slashy doing a very, very good job of recognizing where Luka is going with these escape options. The double jump to recovery. He's finding them with these shot puts. And now he's got a full 2 stocks. He's able to take his advantage.
B and B combos from Brawler breaking out, though, is Luka with a bit of a trade here, but we have to get this stock off Toronto. You cannot play neutral in this situation. You need to be going ahead and stealing stocks, and quick. But look at this, just posting up with the back air. Everybody in the room knows that Luka's going for back air at this percent. Slashy knows, you know, I know. I mean, pretty sure people watching friendlies would just look over their shoulder and recognize, oh, we're going for the back air at this point.
Oh, yes. And now, yep, forward throw won't do it even
Get your
now
bubbles
with all that rage and 165. But hey, no, there's no way you get back from that, I guess. So 106, we're just a matter of time. And Bayonetta is mad light. One more of those thruppers will do it.
But Bayo getting an opportunity for a solid damage combo right there. Only gets 33, gets a chance to pick it back up again. Resets the jump, but Slashy very evasive at edge. Oh, against the Witch Time? Oh, but it goes to the forward smash? I don't know about that one, Nerf. I feel like that was, if there was ever time to make it your way back in the game, you either get the down smash or the down air in that
down
spot.
smash, I think it would have been the prime pick, but it is what it is. You know, you let it go, and now you get a reset, you get a second chance, or not.
No. Yeah, that
Never
just
mind.
felt like we saw a spot where Luka could have, if Luka's willing to fully extend right there and use all those options and trust his timing on that Witch Time, you could have stolen the stock and you could have made it so that Bayo with full rage has the opportunity to take you off the top. Instead, you could choose to play it safe, and that did not pay off whatsoever.
Well, it's interesting. I mean, Slashy taking game 1 over Luka is a bit of a different breed of what we expected. He has a 3-6 win-to-loss ratio against Luka. It's a 33% win rate. The last time that they played, he did lose in a 3-1. And the one time he won in the last, I'd say, 5-6 months was a close 3-2.
This might be a difficult match here for Slashy, but at least starting it off with, wait a minute here, we got the counter pick character from Luka going to Sephiroth.
Oh, I looked up in this Sephiroth in screen. This isn't right. Bayonetta into Sephiroth? That's a...
Interesting counter
I
pick
see
character
you.
right here.
I see you, DLC monger. I don't care that she's base game. We all
echoes
know
of
what
DLC.
she is. We all know what she
There are
is.
12 base game characters, maybe 15 if we're talking about.
That's true. Anyone who's Brawl on is not base game.
Exactly.
All right, but we are still getting one of these edge guards, the classic Sephiroth edge guards, rather. Still looking for one of these flares into baited get-up option F tilt.
We have the Wonder Wing active too, so this is an added resource that Luka can go ahead and manage. In addition, we know that basically what you're seeing in this matchup is exactly what the game plan is. You can see that Luka can just toss out these zero risk, high reward options and things like forward tilt. And yeah, Luka just has to fight through that. And if Luka misses, just do it again.
I mean, missing, but he's still hitting them, just not the sweet spots of these moves, right? He's hitting the wrong hits, but he is getting the kill regardless, even full stage. He's just looking for some of these right sweet spots. The middle of the sword on the slash hits is where he's really aiming to hit here.
Great weight right there by Slashy though, on that. Recognizing Luka's habits for tossing buttons out of his stage.
Absolutely.
So landing right there with an aerial is not going to work out for Luka too many times in a row right here. Gets the down tilt, but not getting the up air. Great air at spot.
Ooh. Okay. Forces out that air dodge a little bit unnecessarily, right? Right? It's like, didn't need to do that.
The dash attack for Luka, but cannot land the forward tilt right there. Just using side beat. Flash to get the heck out of dodge, but now has to go low. Gets the down air, not quite gonna. It is gonna kill actually. No double jump on Slashy's side right
He
there.
recognized that, so he just air dodged right back in. Zesty, he just knew what was happening. So good catch on that down air from Luka. Very nice stuff. This is what you're looking for on that slanted ledge on Town and City.
Also, I don't know about you, Nerf, but those little orbs that Sephiroth has, that's a tilt maker for me. I hate that I have to stop thinking about what's happening in the match and then just watch the little orbs rotate around me.
Right, and prep for what's coming afterwards.
Yeah.
I know that you're about to set up for something, so I have to air dodge at the right time. You know it's coming.
It's definitely a tool that just breaks your flow a little bit.
Yeah, very similar to Crash Bomber from Mega Man.
Or any of Mega Man's.
But at least then you can run into him and try to get it off you. Oh, right into the shot put. That's not great. Gonna have to figure out what's the answer. This time you get the right vertical height on that up B. Still looking for a pickup in neutral.
I mean, this is the spot where if I'm Luka, I'm not going to go ahead and look at this man. Yeah, I'm fade back aerial all day, all night.
Yeah.
I do not actually want to interact. I got my social distancing stick, and I'm going to swing it around.
Exactly. Trying to use the full range of the Masamune, trying to get as much distance between you and that brawler who wants to get in close, who wants to scrap. You've got to outmaneuver, sword character him out, but you're right on top of him. And he's going to get that nair.
So Slashy might have struggled in this matchup in the past, but Luka so far left struggling for answers here as the counter pick character goes down.
Interesting.
So we're going back to Stadium 2, and the question is, does the Bayonetta come back?
There's got to be a different story that the record on you know where doesn't tell. You know, it's like maybe in friendlies they've played enough, and those did seem to be a bit outdated of sets.
Could be.
I'm sure there's something else has changed. We are going to see the Bayonetta as the re-entry.
If going back to the tried and true here, but a tall order for Bayo as she has to go ahead and manage a reverse 3-0 if Luka wants to make this Cinderella run end up in second place or better.
It's hard. This isn't really a character that I would expect to be able to reverse 3-0, but you never know.
I mean, stranger things have happened when Bayonetta is on the screen.
Definitely. And right now we're just looking for an escape option. The tech roll out gets you a moment of reprieve. You're back in the fight, and Slashy's looking for more damage. Can't get back in. That shield hold firm.
Also cannot land. Like, that's 2 or 3 times in a row where Slashy just posted up directly underneath Luka, and Luka decided to go ahead and challenge his options. Neutral air in the back air. Great confirm right there by Luka. Both players smiling on that one.
Yeah, both of them recognizing that that was a very nice play on the part of Luka. Still, Slashy trying to fight his way back. These thruppers are all the more necessary now. We know how light Bayonetta is. You've got to show it.
Ooh, that was a great attempt right there from Luka. We're trying to basically see the 1-2 fair into the immediate jump reset and to do it again. But a little bit too slow on the instant double jump buffered after getting that landing. And then on the other side, Slashy immediately fast fell.
Yeah.
What a pickup again. These little witch times at the edge on the shot put's got to be putting Slashy on notice that is a tool you need to perhaps moderate your use of in recovery.
Very much so. And now going in underneath that short hop side B, now you're able to get those heel slides. And this is a way to use that unsafe move in a positive way.
Talking about moderating that option, and that time right there, Slashy just tossed out one shot, but basically saying to Luka, you are not going to edge guard me here in the spot.
Okay, yep, a quick trade, and Slashy's back in it, looking for more, and yep, able to go for the nair even after that shot put.
Look at the coverage right here. Luka's going coast to coast with little attempt to rest right here.
That's true.
Slashy pausing, taking a moment to recover himself.
Yep, gotta think, gotta reset the mental, especially against a character like this that can wear you down.
Safe shield pressure from Luka until that very end with the nairs. Slashy able to get the neutral air. Down tilt going to pick up on the 2-frame right there. And landing aggressively as Luka. And again, Slashy just has the answer.
Yeah, starting a down air from that height, very bold. But hey, we're just going to go for another bold option after another. And that's going to be the forward smash this time, taking the stock. Brings it to a last stock situation now.
This is do or die for Luka right here. Cropper going to go ahead and miss. But the like certainly not going to.
Uh-oh, shot put the wrong way, doesn't give the coverage you're looking for, but the bounce off the ledge means that you're in prime position for a follow-up.
Rapid jab doing big damage right here, and we are at kill percent just about. Forward smash not going to do it so, and now full stage control for Luka bursting out of the corner with that dash attack. Heel slide actually gets a pickup. This could be huge right here, Nerf. Tons of damage. Are we going to get the up air? We are. But the shot put, Slashy busts out a disadvantage again.
Looking for a nair to try to get off stage as well. And now Luka struggling to win neutral here, getting caught by another of these forward throws. And it's a bonk in the head from the shot put. Slashy with a 3-0 closes it out. And it's over.
Luka's Cinderella run ends at third. A long trip in loser's bracket for that man, but good God, what a show.
Absolutely. I mean, let's talk about it. I actually got sent down kind of early, I guess. I mean, was all the way in winners sems when they did lose.
Alternis?
So not the biggest run in losers for them. They actually only had to beat NOS, then Knuck, and unfortunately falling to Slashy. So 2 sets in on the loser side, and they fall. So it is what it is. But that means that Slashy now finds himself set up for the rematch against Alternis, and this was a Game 5, a close one. But
So,
Little Mac.
Little Mac. Also, we got to go ahead and talk here, Nerf. So, I don't know about you. I don't know if that one can stand. So we had a mutual friend, Lyric, trying to go ahead and give the casting duo a name. And Scurf's what you come up with?
Scurf?
No, absolutely not.
I think Nabs.
Nabs is
Nabs is the obvious
decent,
choice.
yeah.
Right? You can all agree. But yes, I would. I definitely think Lyric. Scurf is never happening.
No,
We're not
absolutely
making Scurf happening. I'm not even gonna justify it with a response. Scurf is not happening. Not a thing.
Exactly.
Anyway, so we are all set up for the finish of the bracket tonight, but next week you should all come out, because if you want to be that 12th person on the roster for the Invitational that is happening on April 1st, you should come to Smashtag number 44 next week. That one is going to be the LCQ, the last chance qualifier for that event. The highest placing person who is in that bracket that is not already on the roster will be entered into the roster as the 12th man. So we'll have to see what happens.
That we will. Might pull up chat so we can see who else is sticking around with us. And we got a couple folks.
I see Nick District.
Hey, what's good?
I see Seagull Joe.
Let's go, Seagull.
Let's go. Seagull Joe, Warner, and Texas 7. Let's go.
A lot of the, the standards here. Thank you all so much for joining us as we jump into grand finals here. Alternis versus Slashy. All right, Nerf, who do you like in this matchup here?
I don't know. It's hard to say. Alternis kind of cheesed his way, but like Slashy has had a lot of close sets and has actually won a lot of those close sets. He's gone like game 5 with Knuck, game 5 with Alternis, although he did lose, and then he ended up going game 3 with Luka. That doesn't, you know what I mean. But like Slashy has had some good close sets, and in the pinch, he's actually closing it out. I think that's the clutch factor that he might need in this one.
So we'll have to see if Slashy is still riding high after his last victory, or if Alternis, having had the opportunity to rest, now can go ahead and pull out a couple extra tricks here in this matchup, which was so explosive in winter semis.
Yeah, we'll have to see if there's any shield breaks. I know Alternis has done a great job of setting up for those. And up tilts, up dead.
Oh, he goes to the side B instead of the KO punch, and it still works.
Still works, and you know what? You hang on to the KO punch for even further. Gonna lose it here, but we're taking more damage, and that's a lot of damage because that is the angle down forward smash, which is notorious for its damage.
And then poking beneath the edge, though, is the down air right there is Slashy, so has an answer to that linear up B of Little Mac. And one thing that I want to point out here that Alternis does differently than, say, our other regions, top Little Mac and Peanut, is that he really uses the dash speed. Like, he will really use, like, dash in, dash out to try to open up Slashy in ways that Peanut just doesn't. Peanut will dash in and force you to react to whether or not he's going to grab you or toss out hits, but Alternis is actually, like, bobbing and weaving like a legitimate boxer.
That is true. It's more like natural footsie. Are you good? No jump?
Must have expected it and not noticed.
Okay. But anyway, yeah, Alternis is definitely one of those guys that will love fading in and fading out. Okay, you know what?
Double down air from Slashy.
Why do I say anything?
If he can hit those consistently, then this match is going to be turned on its head. We only saw one down air kill in their entire previous set, but now we've got 2 for 2 here to start game 1 of Grands.
Right, and he's getting a couple of these good command grabs too, which can be a danger for any good Little Mac player worth their salt. That is one of the weaknesses of this character. You have a lot of armor, you have the ability to muscle through a lot of stuff, but the command grabs sometimes are a very big issue. Still,
You know what else is a pretty big issue right there? KO punch killing at 50.
punch. Yep.
Like that's the problem. Little Mac has so many kill confirms that lead into KO punch. Down tilt is such a safe move to toss out. Basically, if you don't have a quick sword hitbox, you're not going to be punishing it. So you can just toss that out freely. And if you shield it, okay, I'm going to do it again. What are you going to do next?
Oh, yeah. So Slashy looking a little bit deflated after that last one.
I'd be too. I'd be perturbed.
I would be too. Absolutely. No shade. No shade in that. Alternis going to be able to take game 1, though. This is the lead. This is the lead he's looking for. And Slashy's got to figure out how he's going to find the mental fortitude to continue on dealing with this pressure on his shield and otherwise.
Feels like basically the way that Little Mac functions is he forces you into guessing, where it's basically he dashes in, which hitbox is he going to toss out, and when can I punish? If you cannot answer both those questions in literally a third of a second, then he's already doing it to you, and you just have to take it and reset neutral.
And it's a battle of the tech chases too, right? Like obviously Slashy is taking a page out of Alternis' book, knowing that he can cover some of those techs in place with some of these jabs, get some of those multi-hits if he needs to, and Slashy is doing a great job of getting these conversions. So far, it is a low % on his front.
No, I'm really digging the use of, oh my god, that kill, Fox. This is Fox McCloud all of a sudden. Neutral air into up smash, working out at the perfect percentage, just barely taking it off the top, but that is exactly what Slashy needs to establish a lead right now.
Yep, but we've seen Fox die to that stuff too, right? Like up B can actually be a danger for Fox just as much as it is here for
He'll
B
live for
Brawler,
that.
but no,
Oh,
we're not going
that's
to let
so
that happen.
That was a really greedy side B by Alternis. Slashy just fell with the back air. I think they both die, but you know what? At that point, I'll take that. I'm off the stock already.
Yeah, that definitely would be a worthy trade. I'm definitely taking that. Oh,
That move is so disjointed.
haymaker in her face. Gotta be careful.
Rip. Let her rip, indeed. Alternis not going for the KO punch like I was expecting. Instead, just does a turnaround dash in up B.
Exactly. That's the big call out, that he's always able to use that move is such a versatile one for him. It's like not just a combo finisher, but it's also just an anti-air, like a DP basically.
Alternis, I'm going to need you to not hold in on those hitboxes. He was holding directly into Slashy,
Yeah.
and that is the opposite direction that you want to DI, because he should have survived that hit for sure.
That's true. Taking a little bit of damage here, and okay, we've got more tech chases galore. Answer to the side B from Ledge. Now the fade back. This is that dash back that you were talking about is paying off for Alternis.
Dodging and weaving for sure.
Playing like
Look
a
at-
boxer.
Yep. Float like a butterfly and sting like a Mack truck. Ain't no bees on this one.
Exactly. 18-wheelers coming down the pipeline, and now we've got one more hit on shield that could lead to, what are you, what, punish
I
it?
like that option. And then immediately just does the lands on the platform and side B's directly off of it. Sick movement
One
tools
of-
from Alternis. Not quite going to finish the stock. Tries for another side B. Not going to get it either. But instead, unsafe shield pressure into the up B. The frame data on Mac. Really good on those platforms. It is so hard to choose a punish option that is guaranteed.
That's right, and when he got off the Angel platform, he was knocking on the door to the KO punch. He got it, but he lost it.
Bouncer going to go ahead and get full stage control, though. Ledge traps have been working out very well for Alternis. Heats up a little bit of space, but then Slashy retreats to that platform. And yeah, all you can do is tap him once with an aerial. Okay,
know.
yeah, take your 60%.
He's
Come
going to
down
be
here and play
lucky.
with me, please.
He's going to be very lucky if he gets one more KO punch this stock. He might not need it. He's looking for that up tilt. Something he can lead to the up B. Is he going to get it at 70? No! What?
I love
What?
the self-censorship right there, nerd. I had to go ahead and bite my tongue because I had a couple choice words to describe what that was from Alternis.
I don't believe it.
I believe it.
What I just saw was criminal, like
I believe it because we do not live in a just world, Nerf.
profanity-worthy criminal. God, he's so bad. He is.
Why?
It
Why
was
are you
so
on
bad.
Pokemon
He is
Trainer,
now
Alternis?
swapping into PT.
Why, Alternis? What are you doing?
He feels like he's okay. You really felt like you dunked on him so hard there that you just go PT.
Not only does he go PT, but he goes Zard at 0%.
That's true.
And he so far hasn't touched Slashy whatsoever. PT might have been the pick, but I mean Squirtle at low percent. Like anything other than Charizard, what are you doing?
Well, yeah. I mean, this is not a. This is me brawler. All right. This might work against like a low tier, but like this is.
Never mind. We don't know anything. Alternis is a god. Alternis is a genius. We are fools. Alternis is playing.
I am not a fool. Okay, let's. I'm not signing on to this. Okay, let's just be real. What we're seeing is a little bit of silliness.
nonsense.
Silliness. This is just something else. I don't even know what we're seeing.
This man just wants to play Charizard. Like he switched off onto Ivysaur, immediately did a special, and then went right to Zard at 0.
What are you, beast? Come on, man.
All he needs to do is get, if he doesn't get a back throw back air in this game, then he doesn't actually play Charizard.
We have beast at home.
Oh no.
This is up. Yep, he's
That works.
definitely. He's playing like a Joel right now.
I mean, that's a legitimately good tool in that matchup because this is not a good necessarily chase it down.
If he actually wins with Charizard, I'm gonna scream.
I'm gonna be very unhappy.
Okay, yeah, technically he did the right thing, which is just run off Nair off stage. You are gonna.
Yeah, you should die for your sins.
You
but
should, but he
don't.
won't.
Okay,
Okay,
there we go.
that's
Second
fair.
time's the charm right here, and we are immediately getting the Zard switch, burning all
Is
of his
he
invulns. to
really
make
gonna
sure.
do this?
Yes. Yes.
Is this
Potent-
Smash 4?
Where's Rock Smash? If he starts using Rock Smash, I'm gonna ask him to check that.
I'm serious. Yeah, bring back Rock Smash. Give me that. Oh my God, this is like looking like PM Charizard right now.
Oh, he actually got the call out on that. It's ever so slightly too slow. Gets the back here, not quite the sweet spot right
I would
here.
be so tilted if I was Slashy right now. There's no way. He's absolutely
Oh,
cheesing him
Jump
right
away
now.
from that, please. Please, Slashy. He's going for the back air, but not quite going to connect. Slashy trying to go ahead and get any kind of up air into up B string going. Gets
Please
the grab,
kill him.
tosses out, waits out the air dodge, but unable to land the up smash here. This game balanced on a razor's edge. Either player could walk away with it. Both of them understand their kill conditions right now as well.
I mean, he knew that the roll in was coming. He baited it out. He's got to find one of these options.
Flare Blitz it.
You're so stupid.
You're so stupid for listening to me.
You're so stupid. Why did you do that? Okay.
Oh, no.
I respect it, but it's so stupid. I respect it, but it's stupid as hell.
I mean,
You
listen,
gotta understand what you just did. And why the things worked out the way they did. This is literally just karma.
Listen, if I can call out the dumb option you're going to choose at the corner, we know something's wrong.
It's gonna do it. I mean, yeah. Yes.
Please, do not bring us to a second set, Alternis. What are you doing?
Are we literally going to stick with the PT? Just finish your.
Finish your plate.
Stop playing with your food.
At this point, I'm rooting for Slashy.
I am. I am. I hope that this PT just gets demolished. But I mean, that's not what happened in the last game.
Unfortunate. But
And it was all Charizard. That is what I'm worried about. That like you were. Oh my God.
on this
it's all
stage, too,
Charizard. Yes, I've seen what happens here. And Slashy knows what happens here.
yeah, using that up tilt and up air just is perfect anti-airs because Zard has a big weakness. He can't land. Or, well, he could land if you actually decided to switch. But that's the thing. Slashy has, Alternis has chosen to not use that move. You have a second air dodge. You just don't want to actually deal with it.
Exactly. It's like, do you really want to play Charizard this entire time, and you really want to risk all of this for playing Charizard? Like one single character and a character that's made to be played 3 ways? You are crazy. And what is this?
He went for a back throw and did not go for an immediate back air. Fraud.
Yeah, he went for the down air delayed. Like he waited so he could get the down air. It's like just win, dude. You have a win button.
I mean, we all know that back
Press
throw,
the win button.
Back throw back air is true combo. We all know this.
All right, but we are going to get that falling back air. That is going to release pressure shield a little bit. Could potentially push us into poke range.
One thing we haven't also seen in this matchup yet is a fly out of shield.
Yeah. Well, no, we had in game 1, or in game 3 rather, we did see it. It didn't work. It was early game and it didn't work.
Immediately getting the suplex because he knows that Alternis is going to burn all of his influence.
Okay. Gets the fire. Yeah, flamethrower, but still no gimp.
Hey,
There we go.
All right,
Fine.
so just kill him at 0. We can do this.
Yeah,
I literally
you
seen him do this before.
You definitely can. Like he's gonna get the back throw, not here, but he's looking for
Back
it.
throw flare blitz. I
Back
trust
throw,
you.
yeah, back throw flare blitz and F tilt is so good.
Neutral air also kind of good too. It's one of those where if you get a late hit neutral air, your combos are just about all of Charizard.
So the issue is you're fighting against me brawler.
Ooh, that almost killed at 60. Let's go.
Oh, he should have just dared. Like, why didn't he dare there? Like, he just chooses when he wants to dare. All or nothing,
So
man.
far,
Commit.
this is death by a several hundred up airs here on Slashy's side.
Uh-oh.
Gets the tech chase, but goes for the jab block instead of just reacting to the tech.
That's fine. He gets him off stage with the jab lock, too. So I think that's, with the jab. I think it's
Charizard's ledge hang.
nice.
All right, 140. This is definitely back throw, back air, kills to 0.
Please kill him.
Yes, I trust you.
I-
Get up and get it.
I don't like this.
This is an even game.
I don't like the tension. He's dead. No, I'm sorry.
That
This is
move doesn't
suplex.
kill.
This is suplex. What am I?
Oh, he goes to the thropper, though, and that will take it. Forcing a Game 5 here. So the question becomes, which of Alternis' stable of characters do we get? Do we get the Charizard, or the Charizard?
Just give me the Terry. Just give me the. I would rather just give me. Hot take. I would rather see the pit right now.
His pit does kind of cook, though. Like,
No.
That's a legitimately good pit.
No. I want to see the pit, and I don't like the pit. I want to see the pit over the Charizard because I don't like the Charizard. Charizard's good. It was good. It was good when you.
It was
in the
good for
first game.
2.5 stocks, and then
It
Slashy
was
learned the
2.5 stocks exactly. It literally for about like 4 minutes you were doing well,
For 4 minutes, he was a god.
and then you suck,
Oh, no. That is a big shot right there.
and then you sucked. And now we're doing okay.
I mean, that was
But
an
we're
even
not.
game at the end.
Well, that's true. It was even. It was even. But I mean, that's the thing. I worry because it just shows that how far Slashy's mental has fallen. He's being ground down by the the constant pressure. And yeah,
Though this could be the proto move right here. Just even if you're losing, just keep that switch going to go ahead and keep those patterns in the back pocket for that last set.
I would. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it.
Slashy's hard punish right there. Can't get the proper, so that is going to lead to Alternis with a solid bit of damage. And this is the problem with Mac, is like he actually ended up with a shorter string but more damage on it.
But Alternis is now hard committing to the up tilt. He's letting himself get hit by stuff because he wants to up tilt so bad.
Oh yeah, I just hear somebody from the crowd scream.
Yep.
It's like, please.
The crowd. Yeah, the crowd is calling for the thrupper. You know what they want. Are you going to give them what they want?
Oh, Alternis, you're a terrible person. He's sitting on the platform up tilting, saying, "Please get hit by this. Please, I beg of you."
Why is he up tilting so much?
Dead for this? Oh, he actually did a little bit of a beefy up B. Very smart right there.
So silly. Okay, but we just poke the shield or get a little bit too close for comfort in this regard. And that's the up smash.
He goes immediately to the platform and just up tilts the man's
He's doing it
shield
again.
twice.
He's doing it again. He is doing it again.
This man has a one-track mind, and that one
Why
track
are
leads
you
to
so
hell.
simple? Okay. But we've got at least a little bit more pressure to go before the second stock is lost. Close to the kill move, close to the KO punch as well.
Oh, trying to get the armor there, but instead does get the up tilt into the up B, but not on a platform, so without that extension, Flash is easily going to be able to survive, but catches out the side B. That was a call-out. I don't think that was a reaction right there. That was too quick.
That absolutely was. He preemptively did that. That was so smart.
And immediately tries to poke that shield, does so inappropriately. So we are on our last stock of Grand Final Set 1 here. Slashy needs to pull something special out here if he wants to go ahead and force potentially 5 more games.
And perhaps 2 more Charizard games.
Shut up, Nerf. Don't speak that evil into his
I'm just saying, you never know. Right now, Alternis is hoping that it never comes to that. He's going to get that big forward smash. And
breaks out of the combo and gets an up B confirmed. What a response from Alternis. That was amazing.
That's crazy. He gets hit by the up tilt, then resets, then just wins.
He gets hit by the up tilt. It was not safe on him.
It's like,
and
oh.
Slashy was being a little bit too aggressive, tried to go for a greedy combo, and instead he swung with an aerial, something you never expect Little Mac to do.
But that's the second time he did that tonight. He went off stage with an aerial earlier, killed Slashy with it. Slashy is the only person getting killed by Air Mac.
All right, Alternis has something to say.
That's crazy.
All right, what do you want to say?
I know my Charizard got cooked, but I got that first stock clip. That's all I needed.
We said your Charizard was great for 2.5 stocks.
Someone is an excellent fisherman here is Alternis. He's like, oh, I'm going to get the big one. Oh, I'm going to get the big Oh, yeah, let's go. And then the rest of the time he's like, well, I caught minnows the rest of the time, but that's okay. I got the big one. Yeah, exactly. You should have seen him. It was this big. You should have seen it. You should have seen it. All right.
Well, thank you all so much. It has been a heck of a night, a heck of a bracket, and a heck of a block, Nerf. But got something you want to say to it? All right.
If you're still watching, come to the Smashtag Invitational at LCQ next week, next Monday. That's March 27th. LCQ, you are able to qualify for a prize of $1,500 at the Smashtag Invitational. It's going to be April 1st, Smashtag Invitational. Make sure to come by.
All right, we got that. And with that last note here, definitely go ahead and hit up Smashtag and hashtag Arena on Twitch and on Twitter. If you're looking to go ahead and follow us for more Smash content, our social media info on Twitter is below. Thank you all so much for sticking with us. But Nerf, it's been a pleasure, but it's time for us to call it.
It certainly is. It's been a long one, and we will see you all hopefully next week and the week after. That invitational is coming up shortly, and we'll see you all then. Have a great night.
Take care, y'all.